Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another exciting episode for the Homies podcast. And tonight we have a very special guest. Before we get to our special guest, Kreese, how's it going, my brother? Missed you last week. Happy belated birthday. How was your concert?
Oh, it was awesome. Of course, Lil Wayne always kills it every year, every time when he comes to Houston. So, like, he did his thing, shut it down in the H-Town. It was so fun. Turned 34 years old, 34 years young, as they say.
Amen,
Uh,
bro.
but it is Thursday night. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. Mr. Big Dog Jake, how you doing, brother?
Brother, I'm doing okay. Wasn't doing as well last week, hence why I was not here. Still have some stuff going on the home front. Dad is in recovery. He's out of the hospital. He is now in a recovery area. He'll be there for a little while longer, another couple weeks. Doing some more cleaning. Well, my wife really is doing a lot of cleaning around the house to try and make things fit for him. I'm very thankful for her doing that. Otherwise, glad to be back. Glad to be here. Glad to be on the show. As always, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing it for the homies. And I'm going to throw it over to Ebola. Ebola, how are you, my good friend?
I am good. As usual, we are here.
That's right. As we are.
Thanks, Ebola. God, you got Nagranol energy.
Just
No.
wait till later. Just wait till later.
Welcome for the first time on For the Homies podcast. He is the host of the weekly Rogues Gallery, which Kreese will be on there tomorrow night. Welcome, Iron0xcid, to the homies. Welcome.
Well,
to
hell
the show,
yeah.
my friend.
Dude, thank you so much. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Me and Grace kept going back and forth, like, all right, this week. Wait a minute. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Wait, next week after next,
Yeah.
followed by the Tuesday. No.
We eventually got it.
Right.
We
We
finally
finally got it lined out just right. Dude, but
Yeah.
Grace, your birthday was mine was actually yesterday.
Right. Nice.
I'm also a
Happy
huge Lil
birthday.
Wayne fan, but I didn't get to go see Lil Wayne.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit jealous about that, but dude, yeah, I'm about 10 years your senior, so right on. But happy birthday, man!
Oh, we got a sister.
fellow Libra.
Oh, wait.
Hey, Miss Sparkle.
Well. My
Yeah,
birthday
Sparkles,
Saturday. My birthday
Holy
Saturday.
shit!
Nice.
Look at that.
Yeah.
My older
And
sister's birthday is Saturday. Fana's birthday is Saturday.
I'm still the oldest one here. I'm still the oldest. I turned
Damn.
50 on Saturday.
Oh, hell.
Damn. Oh,
50's
and
a
Mo's
new
birthday
30,
is
dude.
Saturday.
Yeah, Mo's
Zamboni's
birthday.
birthday is Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Make
I don't know,
make sure.
I don't know
make
what's in the water around mid-January, but damn.
I want everybody to do something, so I'm going to get Mo's link and I'm going to put it in chat. And I want everybody to go over there on Saturday and wish Mo a happy 199 birthday with a pile of avocado emojis on
Yes.
Saturday.
Then call him gay repeatedly.
Well,
yeah,
of
for
course,
sure.
I
that
stand
kind
by
of equates.
So many of them.
So many gays have the same birthday. Thanks, Weasel.
It's true. It's true. and shout out to our Aussie friends. Good morning to you, Debbie. I hope your morning is
What
going
up,
well.
Debbie?
And good morning to you, Nishi. I hope that your day is going well also.
Oh, speaking of degenerates,
Down under.
Vagabond is in the chat. What up, Vagabond?
Oh,
Oh,
this
dude.
guy.
Oh gosh.
This guy.
It's like, swears not hentai. Like this Sunday, people. I swear it's not hentai.
Yeah, Vagabond. We got to talk about a certain flavor of chips that you said you would eat. Thank you, Iron, for giving us that information. We got to have a long
That's how we
talk
met.
tonight in Discord, homie.
Yeah, that
Me and Lon
conversation.
talk with the
We have
book of
some
Jesus,
things to
man.
talk about.
You need Jesus, son.
If you need to remember the conversation, man, you're like, I'll eat those chips on stream. I was gonna buy them and eat them anyway.
Oh man. Bet.
Yeah, so don't forget,
It's either
everybody.
chips or
go-
beer, but same key ingredients, if you know what I'm saying.
So don't forget, everybody, go wish Mo a happy birthday on Saturday with a bunch of avocado emotes and wish him a happy 199th birthday.
He'll probably be streaming
he,
something.
he flipped me off when I put that in APS chat last night. He flipped me off. I can see him say, "Fuck you, Phantom."
Yeah.
No, and all the boys over there, the 199, they're kicking it. They're doing a good job.
Oh, hell
So
Yeah, for sure. Well, first subject.
No. Hold on a second. I just want to address this. Vagabond saying he told Jeremy Wormy that he would try the beer with him.
yeah,
I just really I must advise against this. This is a terrible idea. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
The thing is, a woman cannot produce enough yeast to even do that with beer. That's fucking retarded.
Ugh.
And also, I like to welcome UK Gamer to the For the Homies mod team.
Oh.
You deserve it, my friend. You've helped promote this channel. You've been here for just about every stream.
We're
You
so
deserve it,
close.
my friend.
He has been
Yeah.
wrenched. MLM. Hashtag My Lives
Mhm.
Matter.
Yeah,
Mhm.
There he is. That right on cue. There we are.
for sure.
You
for
are so
sure.
very welcome, good sir.
So, Kreese, what is our first subject for tonight?
Well, our great president, Donald J. Trump, Mr. President Trump, has declared, I believe, Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization. So
About
between-
time.
So
Yes,
Jake
he has.
or Phantom, you guys are really good at the political stuff. So I'll let you guys go ahead and cook on this.
I'll let you start, Jake. I'll let you start it.
Oh, good. I get to start. So, as a lot of you probably know, in a past life, we'll say, although I'm only 32 years old, I did political writing among some other writing for gaming websites and things of that nature. Before I got booted out of that, along with some voice acting, which I got booted out of that as well for political reasons. Anyways, I became aware of like black bloc tactics and things of that nature around like 2013, 2014, and kind of became aware of what like Antifa was, and arguably still is to some extent. Around 2016-ish, something of that nature. And look, there's really no two ways about it. They, the people that say they are Antifa or whatever, say like Antifa is an idea. Okay, yes, we understand that, during World War II, during the fascist regime in Italy, there was anti-fascist organizations set up that were distinctly anti-fascist. Okay, that's fine. After Mussolini was killed and the fascist regime was removed, and then there was a democratically elected leader, there were still these anti-fascist organizations going around. And when there are no more fascists to kill, I mean, go look up the Year of Lead if you'd like to learn anything about post-World War II history in Italy. They would just find their political enemies. And that is something that has remained true for the past 70, 80 years, basically. So today, their modern reincarnation is effectively just nihilistic communists who very much hate anyone that is even 1% to the right of them. If you disagree with them about literally anything, you are ostracized, you are made an enemy, you are told you are an enemy, everyone else is told you are an enemy, you are likened to and called a fascist, a Yahtzee, whatever they have to call you. And this whole Antifa is just an idea, you can't criminalize an idea. It's like AP just said, they're an idea that has a flag, that has an organization, that has meetings, that has various cells based on where you are located, that has funding that also after this, they're trying to figure out who is sending some of that funding there.
It sounds like
you only it's so I am very much for this. I think this is something that has been a long time coming, especially after 2016, especially after 2020. this is a long time coming, and I'm glad that now it's like no shit on the books. They're declared a domestic terror organization, and I personally believe that while conservatives have the executive branch and the and excuse me, and the House and the Senate, that they should use every lever of power to go after these people and to go after the people funding them. And that's the PG version now.
Now, there's been a lot of people saying too little, too late, but it's about damn time he's finally done this.
Yes.
The reason why he didn't do it in his first term, because he knew the moment he would have done it, if Biden would have overturned it and gotten rid of it, but then it would make Biden look more of a fool than what he was. So Antifa like rose to power during the Summer of Love. If you guys remember Portland, what happened in Portland and other parts of the country, but they started
and Dallas, and New York, and
mm-hmm.
Chicago, and Seattle.
So a lot of the Antifa people came from BLM doing Ferguson. That's where they got their start, because if you ever notice, they're busting. They don't even live in that state, and they're just paid to create chaos.
Paid agitators. Yep.
Yeah, so it's about time. I'm with Jake. I think they need to be investigated, and I follow the money. There's always going to be a money trail. There's always a paper trail. Just follow the money.
And whenever a group is protesting and refuses to show their face or give their identity to anyone, including law enforcement, you are hiding something malicious, which usually means illegal, which almost certainly means criminal. Period. If you have the right to free speech in this country, yeah, we have weird internet anonymity and stuff, but a lot of the people involved in a lot of the followers, I'll say, because obviously like 99% of these people aren't ever going to do shit. Whether they march or whatever, they're probably never going to pick up a brick, or they're going to follow along with chance or whatever. It's like the 1 or 2% of people that actually organize. These people that dress all in black and cover their face and try to disguise the fact that, hey, here's 100 people that all look exactly the same when 2 of them committed a crime, so that whenever a cop is like, I saw this person do it, we're arresting these people, and then they go to court and they say, how do you know it was this person when everybody else was dressed literally exactly the same way? It's like, well, it's because
almost like that was all part of the fucking plan.
Almost exactly like it's planned, like how they plan hours ahead of time to bring in all the U-Hauls with all the pre-made signs and pre-made banners and all that shit.
Or dropping off
riot shields.
Or drop off a whole, have a truck drop off bricks. Yeah. That's what happened
in my old hometown in 2020. Like legit, so that actually happened for me.
So like in Atlanta, when they were building the new cop facility, Antifa went out there and they took over the land. And now they're having issues trying to prosecute them because they don't know if half these people were even there in the first place because of the whole, the thing. And it's like, I'd say, well, pretty much we all know who's been like, who's the sugar daddy of Antifa, and that's Soros and his family. So just follow the money. That's all I can say. What do you think about it?
Gets better than that. I love this subject. It gets better than that because we're going to see the financial dark money connections directly connected to some of the Democrat politicians that are going so hard trying to defend this with the, Eric Swalwell, is Antifa in the room with you, and all, trying to downplay the situation. Now, I'm going to get as happy as the next red-blooded American to see some idiot meat shield wearing his black, unitard and face mask and umbrella get zip tied and thrown into the black of a unmarked van. That's going to be great to watch. But the real thing we need to look for is the going into finding out how to connect all of these with a RICO charge for connected to terrorism.
Dude.
By getting all of those financial connections together. It's going to be glorious. This is also going to really alleviate the problem where you can't prosecute them. Like you were saying, they have it all planned where they know who's going to be doing what, but they're all wearing the same thing, the masks, so they all have plausible deniability, and it makes it really hard to prosecute. Well, now guess what, fuckers? You're all getting prosecuted.
Right.
You're terrorists. Congratulations, you're a terrorist now. Now come down this aisle right here, like.
And you know what Republican states should do, since Gavin Newsom did this in California. I think Republican states ought to have it where if you're going to be a protester and you're going to be doing this stuff, you can't wear a mask anymore.
Nope.
Yeah. I think they need to take it a step further and outlaw all face coverings in public places. Period.
Amen.
And that goes for
Denmark. Just
there's a lot of implication there. Yes, I know.
Denmark just outlawed certain face coverings.
I found out in Atlanta. I don't know.
If it's not there for a legitimate medical reason, you can't have it on.
And for Georgia,
obstructing
whatever,
the view of your identity, you can't have it on.
Period. They said that you can't have like a mask on. Phantom. It's like against law.
Yeah. I mean, literally now. I mean, I think like last year, they even like how like when we get closer to Halloween, I'm going to talk about the stupid ass bullshit they pull here in the state in Georgia with Halloween masks now. As we get closer to Halloween, but so that was the big thing with them with the whole lockdowns. Oh, we can wear a mask. Nobody knows who we are. We can cause a lot of anarchy.
And that's where my tinfoil hat comes out, because it's like, wow, all of this really happened with so much coincidental convenience.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Makes you want to think if the election was rigged.
And also don't forget, remember what Biden and Obama did in his first term, where he struck down policies to where the news media can lie to you and not get in trouble for it.
Yeah. What's that act called? Jake, you probably know. What's the name of it?
It's like the Freedom in Media Reporting Act or something. Some bullshit puffed up name like that.
That should be redone and called the Charlie Kirk Act.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it around here. I have so many bookmarks regarding that stuff. I have it around here somewhere. But yeah, it's got some puffed up feel good name like that.
Yeah. Well, and it was shoehorned in. It wasn't something that was publicized when they did it.
Yeah.
How does it benefit us, the everyday us plebs, for the government to say that our media is allowed to lie to us on their behalf?
Yeah. I mean, the wording of it literally made it legal for news stations to, it's not just specifically news stations, but made it legal for the government to utilize propaganda against the American people inside American borders. And thus all news stations have to do is just report what the government said.
Yeah.
And they're following the government line, and they can't get in trouble for reporting what the news is. Yeah.
Now we wonder why
isn't that propaganda?
That's exactly what it is.
Yes. Every single major broadcasting station, NBC, ABC, CBS, then the major cable news, CNN, all 100% left leaning.
Yep.
Yes.
Without even a smidge, not even a little dusting.
Fox News is like
non-bias.
Yeah.
Well, Fox News, they've gotten better, but they were originally, I believe, more or less controlled opposition.
Yeah.
I think
they kind of started that way. That was kind of Rupert Murdoch contention early on.
Yeah, and it was all based on more finance, more of a what to do different to boost ratings. Not for idealism. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't care.
For sure.
It was just, hey, this would get ratings because no one else is doing it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well,
But
since
I'm
we're
just
talking
happy to
about
see
news stations, we can like switch to the Jimmy Kimmel
Sure.
stuff. Yeah, like
Ooh,
Yeah.
I do want to talk about this. So,
Yeah,
we all
please.
know that last week Jimmy Kimmel he got suspended indefinitely
He did.
for a good
Mhm.
while, and then Disney caved, and
Mhm.
he was supposed to make his triumphant return. Was Tuesday night.
It was Tuesday night. He
But
gave just to put this into context. He put on Tuesday night. He gave a 47-minute monologue.
mm-hmm.
He has a 1 hour
fake
show and he
crocodile
gave a
tears, by the way.
47-minute monologue.
Those crocodile tears are fake, man. Like I just I can't stand Jimmy Kimmel, dude. I can't stand him, dude. Like he was never funny ever.
No.
So
The funniest thing is when never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the funniest he was is when he dressed up as Charles Barkley on the Man Show.
No. It was Karl Malone.
Oh, it was Karl Malone.
Malone.
Excuse me. It was Karl Malone. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Okay.
Are you saying all white guys dressed as black guys look the same?
Pretty much.
The only one that could do it correctly is Robbie Downey Jr. and he gets the pass.
That's right.
He was awesome.
He's the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Okay, so Next Star put out the statement first that they were not going to allow him on their television stations.
No.
And then the other media group,
Sinclair.
Sinclair,
which
the
is
day of
23% of all terrestrial stations, by the way. 23%.
So basically, I said this the other night. So basically, Kimball only talked to his audience and to his YouTube channel and to Hulu. That was it. That was it.
6.3 million
Well,
households.
and
did
all
not
of the
watch
right
it.
wing commentators that were farming for content.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Which is a pittance in comparison. to be
Yes.
fair.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yes. I'm not even throwing shade at him for doing it.
No, of course not.
It's like,
But
I mean-
okay.
okay.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
I mean, from what I've been listening to, shout out to Clownfish TV. They've been covering this like crazy,
Mhm.
but they're saying that most likely Jimmy Kimmel's contract is almost about to be up anyway. So that's
It is.
another reason why it's just more cheaper to let him get all his money or whatever,
And let
and
him
then
just
we
spew
don't.
his nonsense.
Yeah, let him spew what he has to spew for like I think he got like maybe 2 or 3 more years left or
Mhm.
whatever, and
I
then
mean,
like they
what
don't have
about
to
this-
pick up the show or
Isn't
whatever.
the same with Colbert, where his contract's almost up anyway as well?
So this
Colbert's
is something that people were thinking about. Is Colbert's contract is supposed to be up this coming May or June, I believe, and they're
Yeah.
basically just letting
First
his
of next
contract
year.
run out. What
Yeah.
Mhm.
people were thinking when Kimmel got suspended was they were probably thinking, okay, his contract is coming up. We've shown that through Colbert, at least through is that CBS or NBC? I forget. CBS, excuse me.
CBS.
CBS.
The show costs, like $150-ish million a year, but only ever brings in like $100 million a year. So it is a net loss. And so if
Mhm.
Colbert, which we know through Nielsen numbers, is the most popular late night show, Kimmel is obviously below that. And so
Which one's so?
there were some people who were thinking that Disney was potentially looking for, or ABC specifically, maybe it was higher up in Disney, whatever, were specifically looking for an opportunity to see if Kimmel violated a morality clause in what he was saying or what he was implying.
Which he
there.
did. Which
Yeah.
Again, I don't know his contract specifically, but you can argue the coming like many days after it's like obviously disproven that the person who assassinated Charlie Kirk was obviously not a MAGA guy, was obviously not a right-wing guy. And he just comes out and straight up says, the people here are just doing everything they can to obscure the fact that this is anything but just a right-wing extremist. Like, no,
And-
dude. No, dude. Come on,
Anything
man.
but one of
Come on,
their
man.
own.
anything, and that's what they'll do. They'll do just like with black bloc tactics, with Antifa, do anything to obfuscate the truth. The moment any little tiny bit of information comes out that might indict their side on doing anything bad, even if they steal a candy bar, they will pitch into high gear, balls to the wall, making it look like
it's not true. It's not true. It's
right-wing propaganda.
Right-wing propaganda.
It's a joke, guys.
It was just a joke, man.
Now,
for argument's sake, even if he was, say, right wing, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Somebody died. Like somebody.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Somebody got killed. Like, because first of all, it's your side went too far. You like everybody that's on that side, liberal or whatever, and some rhinos or whatever. Like some of the rhinos, they got their hands are dirty too or whatever. Like you guys are. This is all your guys' fault. You got a young man killed because you guys kept on letting people using the word Yahtzee, white supreme fascists and everything. Like, those words are dangerous and everything. So,
And they used it as an excuse to eliminate you, basically. They didn't call you that because they thought you were one. They called it because there was an excuse to basically end you.
Yeah. And if I may interject real quick, this is part of a tactic that, like even Antonio Gramsci wrote about decades and decades ago. And he was a famous communist thinker, is one singular person will never point to another singular person and say, this person is a mid-20th century German, go hurt that person. They will have two people. They'll have one person say, this person is a mid-20th century German. And then they'll have a second person say, go attack that person, so that they can never have one singular person get in trouble for terroristic threatening, for instance. Because if you split up those two statements individually can be defended. And they know this, and that's why they do it. That's why in these large groups, when they gather, or even if they're online or what have you, they split up the threats so that no singular person can be pinned down. However, we can refer back to the previous segment where now that they've been declared a domestic terror organization, and now you're flying that flag, you're gone. Peace.
In his monologue, he literally played the victim. He played the victim.
Yes.
And
he was off the air for 24 hours.
It's not my intent.
Yeah.
It was never my intent.
He got a long weekend out of the deal.
I have Republican friends, guys.
In family.
Yeah, that too. He pulled the reverse of I have black friends.
Republican friends and family that he has told others that if you have Republican friends and family, you should cut them out of your life. If you have friends and family that voted for Trump, you should cut them out of your lives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, if you have family that are Republican and didn't get the jab, come out of your life. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's believable.
But, so I do want to say this much. I have to. So a lot of us on Sunday watched the memorial for Charlie Kirk, and I have to give Erica so much props. She forgave the shooter, and literally this motherfucker with fake ass tears. You know, Kimball, you could choke on your tears, dude. Straight up, you choke on your fake tears. You can't even make real tears.
Yeah, as the saying
goes.
It's not
my intent to hurt a young man. I said that. I promise you.
Yeah, but he was part of the problem. He was part of the problem.
Van
there wasn't any of that emotion when he didn't face any consequences.
Yeah, as the quote comes out,
I'm ready to blow everybody's mind when you're ready. I got my theory.
I'll say one more. I'll say one more thing. Kimmel cries at least twice a week on the show. If he airs 5 days a week, he cries at least twice on cue. He cries all the time. It's like, so obviously crocodile tears. I'm absolutely with you, Kreese. He didn't mean it.
Yeah, he did. He does the Amber Heard thing. If you ever notice, he'll rub his nose and starts crying. So he's got stuff on his finger to make him cry.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a theater
Yes.
kid.
Yeah.
I'm not good at one. Apparently,
We're supposed to believe anything.
Yeah. Have you guys
anything
ever
these
heard of
guys
the
say is
Kimmel
sincere.
Center? Have you guys ever heard of the Kimmel Center? That's his grandfather. His grandfather paid for that shit. Okay, it's a massive theater here in Philadelphia. That his grandfather paid for that.
Oh,
His
go
family's
ahead,
in
Oxide.
showbiz. He's in showbiz.
What are you gonna say, Oxide, man?
All right. So here we go. I'm gonna take you guys on a little bit of a journey back to last week when all of
Okay.
this happened. All right. So let's take everything that we know into account. Jimmy Kimmel's ratings are in the toilet.
Yeah.
There's no loss in whether his show's on the air or off the air. They're losing money either way with this guy.
Yeah.
Have been for a while.
Yeah.
Now, with everything going on, the assassination leading into the announcement of his funeral service, which was gearing up to be and did become one of the biggest events probably this century.
Yeah.
Hell, it was bigger than
Now-
the Pope. It was bigger than the Popes.
If
During
you're,
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
we still have these Democratic operatives intertwined into the media. What can they do to flip the script, change the narrative? All they got to do is let Jimmy Kimmel say some stupid shit, knowing everybody's going to get pissed off, knowing somebody's going to take it to the to Nexstar and everybody else with their complaints. Enter Benny Johnson, who I have nothing but respect for, but I think he played right into their hand.
I see where you're
I
going
think
with
this
Okay.
entire thing was a psyop intended to flip the narrative and flip the victim from being Charlie Kirk to Jimmy Kimmel. Because what did they already all have planned all on cue? I am Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
To replace the I am Charlie Kirk,
I am
Charlie
Charlie
Kirk,
Kirk.
meaning the everyman who gets
Yeah.
oppressed by the left. Now, it worked, not on us, but on a huge majority of people.
Right.
They were also able to falsely state that the FCC and Trump personally had
God.
him
Yeah.
taken off the air because Trump has such a thin skin and he can't take a joke, because Trump 100% personally did this by making actually, if anybody had anything personally to do with it, it was Benny Johnson. Trump was dealing with other shit. This was not top priority, but this succeeded in changing any sympathy that this is a battle for the souls of the normies right now. The people that are there's so many countless people that are on the left just because they're just going with the flow. They just don't want any,
They're default liberals.
Yeah.
Just
right. They
default.
don't want any waves from their friends, family, and
They
coworkers.
just want to
So
go to
they're
work. They want to
going.
come home. They want to go to the
Yeah.
beach on weekends, whatever. They just
So
don't
it-
care.
doesn't take much for them to see something like, let's say, people acting horrendously by celebrating the death of an innocent human being getting, publicly executed, to start to question their alignment and how serious they are taking things in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
But if they can just switch it over to something a lot more comfortable, like the freedom of speech of a late night comedian who is really nothing more than a propagandist. He's just a political pundit for the left, a talking head. I refuse to call this man a comedian.
He's not
That-
funny.
Not anymore.
That's being insulting
Dude,
to
he-
comedians.
He hasn't been funny
So-
since he left the Man Show.
He wasn't even funny then. That
He
was
was not
Adam
funny then.
Carolla.
I was going to say that.
Now-
Yeah, I'm with Iron0xcid. That was Adam
Anybody
Carolla.
thought
That was Adam
that
Carolla.
Jimmy Kimmel wasn't going to be back, they were deluded.
Yeah.
I knew 100%. When I saw this happen, this was just their way
wrong.
of combating the Charlie Kirk funeral service. As soon as that was over, boom, he's back. They're just getting a little bit of pushback from the affiliates,
Yeah.
because, like always, they think the entire country is just New York and California,
Yeah.
Right.
because the
They
rest
lost
of
the
us
election.
were just shit that
It
don't
makes
matter.
sense. It makes sense that they believe that New York and LA is all that exists,
That's
because
it.
inside their heads, nothing exists between their ears anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, those flyovers.
That's my
makes me
theory.
kinda- they're kind of dumb, so they're not the smartest people and everything.
No.
That's what they think.
So whether you want to agree with me or not, I think the entire thing was a freaking psyop. And
I mean,
Of course it was.
pretty successful one. Pretty successful.
Oh yeah.
He got all that happened was he got a long weekend off.
Yeah.
And then came back and spoke and cried for 47 minutes, which is just unreal.
I said
People
this-
still considering him the victim
nothing
of
but
all this.
clapter the whole time, saying he was the victim. He was getting sound. It's like, okay, take your 10, 15, 20 million dollars a year and just shut
David Letterman would
Meanwhile, this guy encouraged the cancellation of Roseanne. There's not a peep about that.
And Gina
Carano.
Yeah.
And I could say Trump and Alex
Tucker
Jones, but they're
Carlson.
more political. And Tucker Carlson, that's a big one. Absolutely was all for. He's all for government censorship when it's the government he works for.
Ooh,
Of
Yeah.
course.
good segue. That's a good
Yeah.
segue into our next subject. So the government, YouTube finally admitted that the government pressured them to terminate YouTube channels. Go figure. And Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes
fucking
got
figure.
reinstated yesterday, and they were gone today.
And which
Well,
that
Alex
was
is still
all
on.
that. Speaking of another test,
No, Alex is gone.
That was after another test.
Yeah, InfoWars is gone. He was reinstated yesterday, and he's gone today.
So and yesterday he also started a new channel that was specifically just his name, nothing
Alex
connected to
Jones
InfoWars because that's still involved in litigation. That channel also no longer exists. There are some fan channels that keep popping up that try to stream like his stuff that's happening on X and whatnot, but those keep getting taken down as well. It was another like testing of the waters type thing. Now, personally, because YouTube takes up so much internet traffic, Google is such a massive company. Alphabet is an even bigger company. They obviously wanted to get ahead of this. Like, this is something that was sent to Representative Jim Jordan, who is the head of the committee that on October 8th is going to have the CEO of YouTube or Google or Alphabet, whichever, and Discord and Twitch and Reddit come before them and put their hands up and swear an oath, and Steam. Oh, that's going to be interesting having Gabe Newell there. He's going to be like, I don't give a fuck. Anyways. And
Just like,
they obviously very, very, very much wanted to get ahead of things by basically getting on their knees and writing out. I'm not sure exactly how many points because Jim Jordan didn't post literally everything that was sent to him, but like a few solid pages of like, this is everything like as of 9 months ago and then the previous 4 years we were being forced to do. And they even state here unequivocally that they were being pressured by the White House to remove content that was explicitly conservative, and they unequivocally state that they were pressured to remove content, whether it be left-wing or right-wing, although almost always right-wing, that although it did not violate terms of service, it was completely legal and completely okay to remain on YouTube. They were pressured specifically by the White House to remove it. And this is Google, again, like I said, getting on their knees, sending a letter bright and early Monday morning to the chairperson of this committee they're going to sit in front of in a couple of weeks saying, we're so sorry, we're admitting to some fault immediately. And also our lawyers have been working on this for a little while, so we have some pre-prepared answers for when the hearing does come, and we do have to answer some questions. We could also say, please refer to the letter we sent to the chairperson, et cetera, and so forth. So there's going to be some obfuscation involved in that. But there's plenty of, you could say damning stuff in here. For the normal person, it'd be damning. If I would assume for people like us, it'd be like, yeah, obviously. We noticed this like 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago, but we noticed years ago. Obviously, this was happening.
Well, also, you gotta think they're gonna be talking to them about shadow banning accounts also, or shadow banning certain videos, especially with the coup, because a lot of people know that back in the day I made multiple videos talking about stuff that happened to my family because of the coof shot. And yes, Hoodie, we all call
Let's
it the
see.
coof. We didn't call it other stuff. It was known as the coof. And I made videos back.
Here's a
back
specific section that I would just like to.
Go ahead.
Regarding the coup phantom, here's a specific section I want to read. It's entitled "The Biden Administration Alphabet," and I'm going to read numbers 7 and 8. Quote, "The COVID-19 pandemic was an unprecedented time in which online platforms had to reach decisions about how to best to balance freedom of expression with responsibility, including responsibility with respect to the moderation of user-generated content that could result in real-world harm. Senior Biden administration officials, including White House officials, conducted repeated and sustained outreach to Alphabet and pressed the company regarding certain user-generated content related to the COVID-19 pandemic that did not violate its policies. While the company continued to develop and enforce its policies independently, Biden administration officials continue to press the company to remove non-violative user-generated content. Period. That's it. Mic drop. Sorry.
Yeah, and
That's it. Just straight up saying, we did something wrong. Here it is. Black and white.
Yeah.
Clear as day.
Yeah. I was listening to Ripa's channel the other day or whatever, like for Candace's sake, he's bringing it back or whatever. And like he was basically saying, like, you know, he was bragging about, I was right. I told y'all and everything. Like I told y'all, I was just using the same data that I was talking about during that time. And like he's saying, like, listen, I'm sorry that I have to kind of gloat like this, but even my own audience was turning against me at one point when I was reporting this news or whatever. So, you know, hey, like, shout out to Ripa, because I know he's probably watching. Like, you know, yeah, hey, like good thing for staying on your toes, man.
And as Hannibal Buress once said, "Why are you guys booing me? I'm right."
Right.
That's like
conspiracy theorists.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why, like back in 2021, the end of 2021, I literally stopped making videos towards this because I was afraid of, you know, my channel being terminated, because I seen so many people in the space that I was in talk about the coup, talk about like the stuff about the pandemic, and their channels were gone. I literally had to hide videos. I had to hide videos. That's the reason why I'm glad Rumble started up and I started putting a lot of stuff over there. And
the fact that so many people went along with this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now they're I don't want to go back to the previous topic, but save your pearl clutching for a hack fake comedian late night propagandist. Okay. When all of the real people's freedom of speech was chilled by the government interference.
Yeah.
By government interference,
real government interference.
Multi-trillion-dollar international media corporation as well.
Yeah.
So you guys think we live in a cyberpunk dystopia yet?
Right.
We're getting there. If we ain't already.
I mean, I was talking to my friend from the UK or whatever today, and they're initiating the digital ID thing, and I'm like saying, like, bro,
that's the end.
Yeah,
that is what we need to fight against right now.
Yeah,
that's UK's fallen.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell him. I was like, yo, bro, like, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you, man. Since you guys don't have no guns, no knives, or anything to protect you, and then on top of that, you got Sharia law coming for you guys and everything too. It's kind of a wrap for the UK, in my opinion. I'm just, I didn't sugarcoat it for him and everything.
And you
know?
can't. They got to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, did you guys see that when Trump was talking to the Prime Minister of England, and he gave that cookie cutter answer? Oh yeah, we value free speech in the UK, and it's the same answer he gave the last time he was asked that question. It was so hilarious.
Yeah,
blow it out your ass, here. Jesus.
Yeah.
Who built his career on basically defending communists and getting them off in court.
Almost like he is one, right? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Where
Oh,
was he when
familiar.
he was in his mid-20s and early 30s? Jeez, I
He was
wonder.
a member of the Fabian Society, right? Pretty sure.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Wonder what that means.
Oh,
Go look it up.
do we have
Read a book.
do we have
Crack a
time?
book open.
Do we have time to talk about what happened to Trump at the UN the other day?
Oh God.
We can talk about it. I'm not going to try and dig for this stuff, but we can talk about what happened. Yeah, certainly. We can talk about it.
So if you guys were watching, Trump spoke at the UN. I believe it was either yesterday or the day before. And as soon as he gets there, he gets on the escalator. It shuts down. He goes walking in front of the General Assembly, and as he stands there and he's opening his book, the teleprompter goes down. Yeah, and literally, they're like, "Oh, this is a coincidence. This is a coincidence." No, it wasn't a coincidence. They do not want him there.
But hold on. But hold on. They thought this was a good idea.
Yeah.
To first piss off this man, then turn off his pre-scripted teleprompter that he would just read.
He
from
memorizes
and
anyway.
finish. They pissed him off and then gave him free reign to fucking freestyle.
And
Yeah.
he
Open mic.
freestyled.
Open
And
mic.
he freestyled all right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was like there's so many. Oh, what an embarrassment! I'm not fucking embarrassed. I'm giddy. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Oh, so no notes? I don't have to be politically correct? Oh, good. Now let's do this thing. Let's go. Like
The shackles are off.
He pretty much told them all, I did all this shit myself. What do we really need you for? You all need me more than, or us more than we need you. He said it all. Like, I'm paraphrasing what he actually meant, but that he just talked shit to their face for an additional 40 minutes longer than he was supposed to be up there.
And I still can't believe that they are literally going to vote what's where Hamas is at, Gaza, Palestine into a state,
that have already
recognizing Palestine.
recognized Palestine.
Yeah.
France has done it. England has done it.
So
It's gonna be
so
there's
I've
the
been-
other EU
I-
that have done it.
I have been saying this for 30 years. The UN needs to be abolished.
Yep.
It does nothing for nobody. It only helps the corrupt countries and literally hurts America.
Yeah.
They're here. They're on our soil. They allow terrorists to be part of their group.
They don't pay their $7 million
Dude.
estimated a year in parking tickets.
And Trump called out that they take the money we give them to fund illegal immigration back into our country.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. Yes, they do.
yeah.
And the best part about it, well, all the news is doing is talking about how he said things, his demeanor, and meanie guy.
Lie though. Like that's the
You ain't calling bullshit
Don't
though,
care.
are you?
Yeah,
You ain't
really.
calling bullshit.
Oh man. Okay. I think
Yeah, you guys
I
need
think
to
we've
sort
been-
Canberra out as well. That place
I
is
think
also.
we had talked about politics for
I'm
like
so sorry.
almost like about an hour. Let's dive into the fun. Can we go ahead and bring up the trailer? Like the
Moving along.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay, so-
absolutely.
So
We
I
can move this
have
stuff
I have my
along.
opinions on this. I have my opinions on it, and I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
But I do
All right.
I do want to remind everybody one thing. So don't forget this movie was supposed to be season 4 of The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
and
What
they
was
just
it-
made
what
it
was
into a
it?
movie.
What was it as called? The Mandalorian and the what? Was that
It
Rick
was
and-
just
what?
it was just The
No, he
Mandalorian.
It
called-
would have just been the
Four.
Mandalorian season 4.
No,
The,
I
the,
think
the name change I
think he was
thought
some.
came.
Yeah, someone renamed it to. I think it was Mandalorian and the Green Pepper.
Green little
yeah,
shit.
yeah. The
Yeah.
Mandalorian and the green thing or whatever. That might have been something Dave Filoni just
He called it the green
sort of
little shit.
dumbed to the masses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, all right. So we'll go ahead and play this. If it gets struck, we'll
Disney
cut it.
don't kill it.
But there's closed captions. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. If John Williams kicks in, I'll hit M. We'll mute it. There's
There's no
captions, don't
John
worry about it.
Williams.
No John
Here we
Williams.
No John
There's no.
Williams.
Oh,
You
well, then
just
we're
hear
good.
the Mandalorian stuff.
Yeah.
Oh well, whatever. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, it's a ship.
God,
Oh.
ship looks so nice. Ship looks so nice.
Peeping Tom.
So I have no issues with this trailer. I think it's okay.
It's okay. It's not amazing or anything.
It's whatever.
But it's a teaser. It's a teaser.
Is that Sigourney Weaver? What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah.
We need
Go
alien
hot.
people.
Challenge me.
Ooh, stuff for Grogu to do.
Razor Threat.
Impressive.
Yeah.
I do like the fight scenes. They're actually really good.
And the arena. Oh, well, the fight scenes have never really been in dispute. The fight scenes have
No,
always
that's
been.
pretty cool.
ACAC, guys.
That's pretty cool.
Empire
That's pretty
Strikes
cool.
Back, people.
Remember?
Remember Barry. Remember Baby.
What it can't be like 50s Ford drive.
I gotta admit, I like
I
that.
agree
that
with-
shit out.
I agree with Nagranol. I think my main issue is the music.
I like
Is the-
Look,
the music.
first
just-
off, yeah.
I don't think it just fits for. I don't think it's a if the music fits for a movie.
Now,
is the
I do.
thing.
I do
Okay.
want to say one thing. So that's not Bubba Freak from
No,
the
it's the same
main
creature.
movie. It's this. He's the same. He's part of the same. He's the same race, but he's not Bubba Freak. I'm just letting you
Yeah,
guys
they're,
know
because
that.
they had the same creatures in Mando season 3. It's just the same.
Yeah.
It's just the same race.
hmm
Okay.
I mean,
I have 3 things I want to say
okay.
real quick, if I may. Number 1, the title that they showed just there at the end was that like 1950s-y sci-fi Flash Gordon stuff
Mhm.
that inspired George Lucas. That the moment Disney bought it, they're like, let's throw away everything George Lucas ever thought about this franchise. Number 1. Number 2, the music sounded like a 7-year-old blowing through a recorder backwards.
Mhm.
Not
Like
a
one
fan.
of those kazoos.
I'm telling you. And number 3, so Fox couldn't come up with the money to get Sigourney Weaver into any sort of Alien or Prometheus-ish movie for like a decade and a half, 2 decades. But the moment that they're purchased by Disney, suddenly now she'll appear. Just
Mhm.
come on. Come the fuck on.
Coincidence? I think not.
I think not.
Kathleen Kennedy insert, by the way.
Of course,
And
you know,
another-
it's not even
Yeah,
a
that's
Kathleen
the thing.
Kennedy,
I like Sigourney
insert. She
Weaver a lot,
wishes
but-
she was Sigourney Weaver. Kathleen Kennedy wishes she was Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Oxide.
Oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. So I'll let you guys continue, then I'll throw in my 2 cents.
So it's nice to see that he finally got a model like this Razor Crest. So he has a new. I think the rumor is it's the Razor Crest 2 is the name of the ship.
does look tight.
It has the colors of the Naboo fighter.
Yeah.
And I have to say, man, I
That's
was
cool.
heartbroken in season 2 when they destroyed the Razor Crest. I think the Razor Crest was probably one of the coolest ships ever they ever thought in Star Wars, modern Star Wars. I think the Razor Crest was really cool. I'm not really having issues with it.
I'm
I
like
think
I don't care no more.
it's
like,
the same with me. I'm still gonna
Yeah.
watch it. I'm
I'll-
still gonna watch it. I watched season 3, and I think there was only a handful of stuff in season 3 that was actually worth it. I mean, seeing
Yeah.
the Mythosaur,
think
which
this-
they
The Mythosaur that they did nothing with.
I think
yeah.
I think this might give like
This is
uh,
Kathleen Kennedy's win,
I think
guys.
I think Solo might not be the worst movie in my opinion.
Well,
Wow.
Well, Kreese, it's not going to be $1 billion film, but it's gonna get the people to go watch it because a lot of people do love Grogu, and they after Ahsoka, after what happened with Gina, with all this stuff, they have to have a home run, and they have to put Grogu. Grogu is the face of Star Wars.
I think people are tired of Grogu. Grogu is not going to be the selling point for this movie.
I have to be with you both.
I think that's going to be probably the only selling point.
That's the only thing, but like I don't see no kid. Because I'm gonna tell you,
if that's the only selling point, that's not good for this movie.
I'm gonna tell you
it's
straight
not
up.
Good.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like for a dude that goes to a lot of conventions or whatever, like I go to a lot and I see a lot or whatever. I don't see a lot of people with Grogu stuff or Mandalorian stuff. Like
bigger question: how many people that you see that are representing Star Wars are representing modern Star Wars?
They're not representing modern Star Wars. They're representing like the
prequels and OG.
Yeah,
and maybe EU stuff.
I would have to say that them representing like the modern Star Wars ended after Rise of Skywalker. Then you don't see Rey's anymore. You might see a Kylo Ren here or there, but you're seeing Luke Skywalker,
professional cosplayers.
You occasionally see like a character from one of the TV shows that people like.
I mean, of course, Ahsoka. I'll give you Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, that's George. She still kind of predates the modern Star Wars. She's been around a while.
George Lucas was still involved when
Ahsoka. Yeah. But like, if they want to claim them as theirs, then fine, I'll give you a participation trophy or whatever.
Right.
But for the most part, because like another thing, when I go into Star Wars lines, like I met Hayden Christensen, Ian McGregor, like I mean, even like some of the other cast members or whatever. I ask questions because I love asking questions because I'm that type of dude or whatever.
You're that guy.
Yeah. Because I just want to see if it's just a fellowship thing or is it like the whole entire, fandom. You feel me? Like, I just don't want it to be like, like I want to talk to people outside our sphere or whatever. I ask some questions like, hey, you nerd, my nerd, what's up, my dude? Hey, do you like Disney Star Wars still? What do you think about it? Either this is what I usually get. I either get the eye roll of like or the I mean it could have been better type of thing or like the
a lot of things could have been better. But Hindenburg could have been better.
Hell, I mean Legos did the sequels better than the movies themselves.
Lego always does it. They make when they make video games, they make the IPs are basing off like either more bearable or entertaining and funny.
On my third favorite part when I'm talking to people is like, do you have an hour? Dude, I got 2 or 3. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
It's like when you ask someone to explain 40K to you, it's like, okay, how many weekends do you have for me to like narrow this down for you?
You know what? Ebola, we still got to do the fanfic of Rise of Skywalker. We haven't done it yet. It's been a year.
Did we
do you swear it's not hentai?
Yeah,
it's not hentai.
We swear it's not.
Okay, then.
We can make it hentai. We can make it hentai, but we can't
No. That's not what I don't write that.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you guys this. Like, okay, it's pretty much official that Star Wars it's done. It's done. Yeah. Like none of the new generation, Gen Z doesn't care about it. Generation Alpha doesn't care about it. What do you think? Do you think it's okay for them to go ahead and just recast like Han, Luke, and Leia, and like just go like Gary was talking about? Like, do you think
they're going to, whether we like it or not?
That's a double-edged sword.
5 to 10 year plan. It is a double-edged sword.
They'll do it. They'll do it.
That's probably what's going to happen.
The minute George Lucas dies is when they'll do it because they did the same with Tolkien.
Hold on, George. Hold on, you can do it.
I mean,
they did the
regardless.
Same with Christopher Tolkien, the minute Christopher Tolkien died, they unleashed Rings of Power. So
that's true.
Regardless on what they're gonna do, we're gonna just fucking shit on it because it's gonna be terrible.
That's true.
That is true.
It'll just be entertaining to watch.
I want to get my 2 cents on the trailer, and I'll be brief. It
Go
looked,
ahead. All right, go ahead.
It looked fine. It looked fine.
Mhm.
I will agree that the music was a little off-putting, but not. There were parts of it that was tolerable. But for the most part, the trailer. If you're looking at this, let's say you just woke up from a coma, and the last thing you saw was either Return of the Jedi or Revenge of the Sith, you'd be like, well, fuck yeah, I'm glad they've been doing good this long. Now, if everything hadn't happened, this would be an easy $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
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 They would.
If this came out right after they didn't do anything after Rogue One, maybe, or Solo, then it probably would have been
right
easy. But the sequels exist.
Well, they've messed up way too many times. The Gina thing, like the last Star Wars content I ever watched was Mandalorian season 2. I'd sworn off Star Wars because I was pissed about the prequels. This got me back almost. And I loved the ending of season 2, which again makes no sense. Why would they
looking back,
a perfect ending of a series?
You know what, Kreese
takes Grogu. It's emotional. It's impactful. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Kreese? I got an idea. We need to bring all the prequel haters together and let's have the great Star Wars debate. We need to do this. We need.
Are there even any prequel haters left?
Mo and Gary.
Everybody.
Mo hates them. Mo hates them.
But like his argument is kind of stupid though. Like that's just it's
my
bad.
I hate the midi-chlorians bullshit.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
what got
that's fair.
Yeah. I agree with that.
The rest of it is forgivable. Some bad acting, some bad writing.
Yeah. You can kind of look at, but the story wise, it makes sense. Like we got a solid story.
Now, a lot of us are upset because you read the story treatments that they put out in the books of what could have been.
Yeah,
the guy who did Empire, he had a great fucking he told a really good story. Like how
they have the dagger behind her back when she meets Anakin for the last time.
And Obi-Wan was more of the rule breaker. Anakin was straight laced, which makes sense. Somebody wound up that tight by the rules.
Right.
Once he's like focused, everything comes at him all at once. You're gonna crack. Obi-Wan was out there just like, yeah, but Jedi, whatever.
Yeah,
well, I mean, you gotta see who his master was. Like Qui-Gon was the was even worse of a rule breaker.
But look who Qui-Gon's master was. Just remember who his master was.
And that also ties into what it could have been, where in the original OG Star Wars, where Obi-Wan sits down and says, when I first met your father, he was a great pilot and stuff like that. Because in
already established
in episode 1, Qui-Gon initially wasn't supposed to be in the movie until Coruscant. It was supposed to be Obi-Wan doing all of that stuff with Anakin until like the halfway part of the movie, which would make way more sense. Sense.
Oh, also another fun fact, Qui-Gon, George Lucas was thinking about with Qui-Gon's death that happened against Darth Maul or whatever. It was supposed to be a bait and switch saying that Qui-Gon was actually Obi-Wan, and then Obi-Wan was supposed to take Qui-Gon's name or whatever.
That would have been pretty interesting.
Weird.
Yeah,
it would have been weird, but it would have been interesting.
Yeah,
at least it would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Well, guys, don't.
That would make me think for a second. If anything could just make me think for a moment, please.
Hey, guys, don't forget we know somebody that actually read the script about the Darth Jar Jar. Remember, Kreese? We know somebody that saw that. Remember?
Yeah, saw the script.
I mean, he also has a comic book signed by Brandon Lee.
Stop. We're stopping it there.
Are you guys actually talking? Is this a real person?
This is a real person.
We'll tell you after stream. We'll tell you after stream. We'll explain after stream.
Yeah. I get any final thoughts on this subject before Ebola gets to cook? Yeah.
I'll watch it.
$500 million, maybe. I don't think.
Yeah. This is a show that was made into a movie, and I think the music is fine. It just doesn't fit a movie theater experience.
I think it's
this
going
was
back
not
to
forged in IMAX either. This was forged for your fucking television and upscale.
Yeah.
So get that.
It's forged out of
keep an eye-
desperation.
yeah.
Just keep an eye out at your local Walmart or toy stores and see when they start pushing the Grogu toys.
Yeah.
They'll start pushing the piss out of them. Yeah.
I mean, my final thoughts is like they're going back to basics. This is for 12-year-old boys or whatever, and you know, it's not for us. And you know what? We gotta just be okay with that. Like, we just gotta be okay. Like, you know, hey, you know what? Star Wars. I got my 6 movies. I got my 6 Star Wars movies. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good.
Technically 7. Technically 7.
But Rogue One was pretty okay. Yeah. Like, you know, yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Absolutely. All right. So, Ebola, I believe it is your time. This is your arena. This is your happy place. This is your mind where you are allowed to. You can just pop the fuck off, good sir. Okay. So I'll read this out for everyone in the peanut gallery. HBO is reportedly auditioning both men and women for the role of Voldemort in their new Harry Potter series via Daniel RPK, which he is a known insider who gives good information. Discuss. Go for it.
This is absolutely retarded, for one. Justin told me this is the second. This is also Justin informed me this is the same person who did that bogus article about Zelda being played by the other.
Oh, the trans chick.
Yes.
Trans man, whatever.
That said, that it's the same argument I made with Black Snake. It fundamentally changes the entire character. That then you're making they're going to make it, if they do this, if this rumor is correct, them making a woman as Voldemort fundamentally changes the character, because like first his name is Tom Mavlo Riddle. That's not a guy or girl's name. That's not a name that's interchangeable for a guy and a girl.
They call him Tammy.
Woman named Tom. Met a boy named
Tammy. Change to Tammy.
Yeah.
But I couldn't blame Tammy.
Hey, they could be throwing us all for a loop. This doesn't even take place in England. It's like a
in
Hogwarts
Africa?
It's in a fucking trailer park in Kentucky.
Oh.
Like the entire thing is just a different wizarding school from one of the other country wizarding schools, and they're just pretending it's a Harry Potter series the entire time.
Do you think this is Ebola? Let me ask you this: like, you know, since you're a Harry Potter fan, like you know everything about Harry Potter, you're a Potterhead, as they say. That's what they call them.
Yeah,
I didn't make the fandom name. Do you think this is let's just say this is true? Do you think this is a pop shot at J.K. Rowling?
Potentially, because
what has it been since like 2014?
Because the black guy signed something, and then she's like, I wouldn't fire him, and I don't even have the option to fire him. So that makes me think she's like, okay, you can put the show, and then they just kick to the curb, and then she doesn't have any power to what they cast anymore. Is what it sounds. That's what it feels like from her. How she's treated it, but to that statement that she doesn't have like power or any control on the show anymore, and they basically just kicked to the curb.
Yo, I didn't think of this. What if they're just casting a woman, but we're gonna pass it off as the regular character?
Pass him off as a dude.
That would be the main dig at J.K. Rowling.
Yeah,
so, but then at the end, you know that the guy.
And blah, blah, blah.
But at the end, he dies at the end. So it's like, do you want your train? I guess your hybrid. They don't think things through, or they would have thought, maybe the Snape being hung by a tree by white schoolyard bullies might not have been a good idea. Yeah. That's also like you're choosing basically Wizard Hitler, as basically that's what Voldemort is.
Your trans allegory. Good
luck. Or as your female representation or female empowerment.
Please make this happen. Oh God,
I'm with Iron0xcid now. Like,
let's just make it happen, bro. I'll actually watch this. Like,
just for the memes, the more this show comes out, Jess and I have arguments on the movies, but the more the show this comes out, I'm like, maybe I treated the movies too harshly. Of like, as bad as some of those movies are,
dude,
it can't be as bad as this.
That first casting announcement, Dumbledore, was so good. I was like, oh my God. One of my favorite actors of all time, and to see him go out on a banger would be great. But now he's going out on a fart.
Just cast Ralph Fiennes again.
Well, okay. So the thing is, we were having this conversation the other night in GCA Discord. Voldemort actually does not appear until the Triwizard tournament in the graveyard. Yep. That's the first time you see Voldemort at all in the book.
Physically in person.
Yeah. In the first one, he's just a head on Quirrell's head.
Yeah.
Then he's a 16-year-old version. Prisoner of Azkaban, he's not even in the movie. And then the fourth one is when the first one, when he first times appears.
Yeah. Now they can say that maybe him like splitting his soul off into the Horcruxes is going to be a trans allegory that because clearly he's not even at this point. Voldemort's not even human at this point because of his soul being split. He's not even human.
Like when he becomes new, he's basically described as a snake because he has red eyes and pale skin.
He's a serpent. He's a serpent, literally.
Because he's a snake. Well, if he's a snake, then they better cast a woman.
Yeah.
Disavow.
So we were talking about this the other night, and I made a good point about this. They in the original movie they did not cast Ralph Fiennes until the Goblet of Fire. Yeah, it was until Goblet of Fire is when he got cast, and all I'm gonna say is if this is fact, show's DOA. The show is DOA.
100%. Oh, it's gonna be made fun of. That's all it's gonna be there for.
And you know who I feel bad for the most? It's the 3 7-year-olds they cast to lead this show for the next 7 years.
They actually look good. They look they actually look like the kids. I mean,
and look, people were getting on the first they cast as Hermione because she's not very white and very ginger and very mousy looking as described in the book. I get it, but it's Hollywood. They casted the cast. She's 7 years old. Just give her a chance. That's all. That's it. But
the thing
everything
is,
else,
Jake,
though,
if you look at other pictures of her, she's actually a lot lighter than the one picture they had of her. I mean, she's actually more fair skinned than anything.
In that case, to serve people up for engagement.
Yes. I mean, we've seen pictures of her with other pictures of her, and she's a lot lighter than what she was in that casting picture.
Yeah.
And they could always dye her hair.
Yeah, they could put on she can put on a wig or whatever. As long as it wasn't blatantly obvious, like we had a black Snape, you have a black Hermione or whatever. That is come on, dog.
Well, like they did in the stage play when they actually recast Hermione as a black actress.
Woman,
very good actress.
Didn't address it. Did not address it whatsoever.
But the thing is, dude, you read the books and the way she describes Hermione, it's like if that was a little black girl, that'd be the most insulting shit.
Mudblood.
Just the description of the hair alone. What are you doing?
You also got to remember,
basically the magician's N-word, basically.
Yeah. You got to remember that she literally is, she tries to fight slavery with the house elves.
Yeah,
she literally fights that.
Elves.
Yeah,
the elves don't like it. The elves don't like it, but she feels like she's doing the right thing, and
and who?
I thought it was funny that they left that entire storyline from the book out of the movies.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I never was a Harry Potter fan like that, so this is all foreign to me. So I'm just all taking it in. So Dude, I have no fight in this.
It's gonna be retarded.
I have 2 younger sisters. When those books were mainstream, I got away with reading them by reading them to them, and then I got into them. It's like, oh shit.
I actually like this.
Pretty
yeah.
Well,
I mean, they're pretty good. I can tell it's like a blatant knockoff of Chris Claremont's X-Men and Lord of the Rings.
I think everything was inspired by Lord of the Rings.
Oh, well, Iron, I had two daughters who love Harry Potter, so yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
So what's up next, guys?
So we're gonna dive into our pop culture stuff. So we got a little bit of Matt Reeves news saying that he's excited on his Batman.
And that's basically all we have. That he is excited to begin shooting.
Totally coming out someday, maybe.
It's like coming out in 2000. Like they're shooting it, so they said it's supposed to be out like 2020.
So I got to ask everybody on the panel. I'm a massive Batman fan, as you can see. What are your on a gauge of excitement for that? Like based on the first movie, like how much do you really want a sequel of Matt Reeves' universe of the Batman with?
Do you got like another hour?
Simple answer, are you excited or
talk about this all the time?
Meh, or not at all?
5 to 6 out of 10. 5 to 6 out of 10.
There we go.
Okay,
because it's taking so long. 5 to 6 out of 10.
I think my biggest issue with the Batman was the Jake and Logan Paul Riddler. Riddler was retarded. I did not like that.
That's a good strike right there.
I don't like the white.
All I'm saying is, if you're going to do this, give us let Hush be the main villain and actually give us a true adaptation of Hush. And I think
he's soon. It's too soon in the Batman storyline to make sense.
Well, that is true, but the thing is are they going to do a time skip, or is this going to be right after the event?
I don't think they'll have a choice.
No. So I can answer that for you, Phantom. So it's like still during after the flood, after the Penguin. So it's like going into wintertime, in Gotham. It's still in the same year.
Oh,
but not a Christmas movie. Just takes place in wintertime.
It's not a Christmas movie. And Matt Reeves already said Matt Reeves already said it's not going to be a villain that it's already going to be a villain has not been done before. That's what he said. It's not going. So Mr. Freeze is out.
All right, Clay. We got Clay.
It could be Hush.
Clayface is in the DCU.
Yeah.
I mean,
will not be Clayface because the Matt Reeves Batman universe is
different
grounded.
From the James Gunn.
Even that's one credit I'll give it. It's even more grounded than the Nolanverse.
Which I feel this is so Oxide, which is me and Fam have talked about this before. To me,
and we agree on this.
With grounded Batman, I think it gets kind of stale. However, you hold Batman's story back a lot when he's not when he's not fantastical. Me and my friends go about this all the time. Dude, you just want to see Val Kilmer, Adam West type of Batman. Yeah, because that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be almost
to a point, but that material could still be taken seriously.
Yeah,
you could still do the Batman that is existent in the broader scale DC universe.
Yeah,
with coexisting with Superman, Green Lantern, metahumans, and everything else.
Yeah.
His primary focus still, at least at the beginning, being street level, but that graduates over time.
Yeah. And if you're asking me
they did with Iron Man in the MCU in the early days when the shit was good.
So you're asking me what's my excitement level for the Matt Reeves Batman? I give it a 7 because overall I liked it. The Batman, I think it's a solid film or whatever. But I tell my friends all the time, when you grow up with Batman and you got so many different iterations and varieties, you see Robert Pattinson's Batman, you just say oh, that's nice. He alright. He's cool. It's watchable, but I'm not gonna rewatch this movie all the time. It's not the one that I personally go to, or whatever, because it's too long. It's 3 hours. It's almost 3 hours. It's 3 hours.
Yeah, it's a little under 3 hours.
And that's a good point. Me and my buddy, shout out to Sammy 3-Pete and Cavecast. one thing we talk about all the time is that everybody can have their favorite version of Batman because there's so many different iterations of the character.
Yeah.
Like myself, I think the definitive version of Batman is Batman the Animated Series, the one that's not in the comic. If you're going to say one that's not in the comic books,
that's the one. That's the one that I always been wanting on
hands
big,
down.
like live screen. That's what Gary kept on saying too. He said like you have not like no offense to any of the live action ones, you just haven't gotten it right. Like you have not gotten it right. Like Batman the Animated Series is the one that got it correct or whatever.
Right. And Mask of the Phantasm is the single greatest Batman theatrical film of all time.
Man, I like this guy.
Hands down. That should have got Best Picture. I'm surprised it got 0 nominations. I
know.
To my knowledge, I don't even think it got Best Animated Film, which is
it came out during Christmas time or whatever. Like it was thrown in theaters or whatever. Like a lot of critics even said that if this movie, like if Mask of the Phantasm was going during summertime, it would have been way better. Like it would have got
Siskel and Ebert raved over it. Now, for the Batman, I've got a lot of problems with that. I only gained a little more appreciation to it after watching the Penguin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I liked the Penguin. Right. Like the Penguin made me like the Batman,
that universe so much more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, the Batman, it drags, man. It drags. That's just
there's
the thing.
Parts where it's extremely slow, and you're just like,
it's like
well, I have to say this much. I love Andy Serkis as Alfred. And
he was great.
I like Commissioner Gordon. I like Commissioner Gordon. I think I hated the Riddler because that's not the Riddler. That's not the Riddler. That was Hush. That was Hush.
I'm torn about Commissioner Gordon because had this movie been made in the 90s and they really were just looking for an actor that just nailed the role, I wouldn't have bat an eyelash. But I know that now, current day, that's not the case because this isn't when they cast Michael Clark Duncan. I was going to say Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin because he looked other than like he was like photo negative. If you invert the colors of an image of the pig of the Kingpin, you got him. He nailed the character. He did great. Yeah. Guess what? Nobody cared. A lot of people still think he was the best live action interpretation of the Kingpin we ever had.
Oh, hands down.
Even after
Vincent D'Onofrio,
after Big Bobby, Vincent D'Onofrio.
I mean, both of them are really good. Like, I like Michael Clark Duncan's.
I like them both, but I think Michael Clark Duncan's my favorite. But,
he was more menacing. Michael Clark Duncan, you were scared
he was
when you saw
fucking
him.
Gigantic.
When
he was massive, like the Penguin.
And the D'Onofrio plays way too much emotion into the character.
Well, that's
if you read the comic book version of Kingpin is a lot more. He keeps everything.
Are we talking about Netflix or Marvel Kingpin?
Either one. Even the Netflix one. He played the character very emotionally. He did a good job. I'm not shitting on it at all. I liked and it was almost more comic booky.
But like the Disney one, it's like Disney one.
I still haven't even watched. I've watched maybe 2 hours of it.
Don't waste your time.
Let me give you a prime example of peak Kingpin. This would be the Brand New Day storyline. I might be wrong, but it's one of the storylines where he's in jail and he has Aunt May killed. And he's literally sitting there and he's Spider-Man shows up.
That's so great.
And literally he shows up naked. He doesn't have the symbiote. He doesn't have a suit. He's just in his plain old underwear, mask off and everything. Yep. And they literally fight inside of Rikers from one end to the other. And Kingpin shows no emotion. He smirks, and he says, "Yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it?" And they just fight. And it's like I agree with Iron.
That's one of the best Spider-Man scenes too, because he's finally saying, "I'm finally not holding back." You don't know how much I have to hold back every day of my life. It was like that
literally
Superman
punch
scene
someone's
from
head off.
It was like
Iron
the scene from Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You can admit that it's
side.
It's like Spider-Man. Spider-Man was going to have that. I live in a world of cardboard line. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Now I know where they got that from.
So
but
good.
For me,
okay.
I say a 7.5, 8.
Yeah.
I love the Batman. There's problems with it, but in all, I like Robert Pattinson's Batman and Bruce Wayne. A lot of people, it's emo Batman. I'm like, the thing is, though, he didn't start off as the world's greatest detective. He had to work up to it, somewhere. And he had baggage. And this is like 2 years into his run as Batman, by the way. So he's not at that level yet.
Yeah. I mean, and then like the other news of this whole entire Batman news, like I'll just call it the James Gunn news too, or whatever. Like, James Gunn is saying that he's steadily writing the Batman Braving the Bold script. Shout out to our boy Angry Badger.
I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I'm so worried.
I'm
way too early.
How do you feel about James Gunn's? What do you think?
I'm with Badger. He has no exit plan.
He has no idea.
I'm with Badger.
He's quiet.
Yeah,
he's quiet. Like, I want to hear what
So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be real brief on Matt Reeves' Batman. There are things I like, dislike. Making him a detective, I've been waiting for that my whole life, and they shit the bed if you can't even figure out what a rat with wings is. He was retarded. I thought Robert Pattinson felt like he was phoning it in. He's a mid actor. I think he's a little, he's not the worst. He's not the best.
Okay.
He could have done great. I don't think he gave it his all. A lot of the actors in that did a good job. Even the horrible Riddler guy. He's a great actor.
Yes,
he did. He
Dano.
nailed an terribly written character.
Yeah.
But all that's beside the point. I'm with you two. I want a Batman that exists in the actual DC universe.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it taken seriously. That's the difference. Now, James Gunn featuring James Gunn.
With James Gunn,
James Gunn, the movie.
Oh yeah, it's superheroes of DC or whatever.
So I found somebody uploaded Superman to YouTube for free, and I got to watch it. I fucking hate it.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet. I have no interest. I
still like it.
I think the only thing that I liked what I saw, I think there were some good casting choices. Lois Lane actually looks like fucking Lois Lane.
Yeah.
But the suit, how could they do a worse suit than a CW show?
The Superman Lois was actually better than the fucking movie.
Way better.
Yeah.
I've said this multiple
times. And I liked about 70% of that show.
I've said this multiple times that the CW shows somehow are more faithful to their characters than the movies themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had a really great thing going. They did a lot of good stuff. I didn't mean to cut you off, Phantom. I'm sorry.
And another thing, Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
See, like, there's some problems for me. Like, there's I like the movie. However, I even got it on 4K. Like, I got it on 4K. I like the movie. I don't think it's the best one. I'm a little nervous for the second one because he's writing it again, and like we're dealing with Brainiac or whatever. So like we could like go back and forth on Batman's and Superman, but like the Man of Tomorrow, I'm a little nervous because Brainiac is a pretty serious character. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
I
here's
do
my
want to
thing.
say this much. Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead.
Okay, real quick. And this has been said by multiple smarter people than me, but James Gunn is a director that puts himself in all of his projects.
Oh yeah.
And when used in moderation, it works great.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, fantastic. I loved all of them. All of them.
I liked the Suicide
But-
Squad. Thought it was good.
I did too. But when that James Gunn thing exists in a broader universe that is not all controlled by James Gunn,
Yeah.
it's fine. But when you just have a big fucking James Gunn universe, that is James Gunn overload. It's like you're overdosing. You could all, dude.
Yeah.
He has no one to tell him
There's
no.
only so much.
Some people are too
He
afraid.
really
to talk
doesn't.
And I liked Peacemaker. I liked the Suicide Squad. I liked all that. But knowing that that's there, but it exists in something bigger and a little more with a lot more range and notes and a lot less James Gunn. From everything I saw about the new Superman movie, even to the character designs of like the kaiju, it's all just James Gunn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He
It's
put his vision
overload.
on it. And this is coming from a fan too. I'm like,
I like his work, but
I like his work or whatever, but like, bruh, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous or whatever. Like I'm like this. I need to watch the Lantern Show and I need to watch Clayface, and then I can kind of give I can kind of give my thing of is Batman okay or is Batman not okay?
I feel like
Also-
Batman's already not okay.
Also, Kreese, we gotta watch Supergirl. We gotta watch Supergirl because
That's
you
the
know
most
they're
important.
introducing Lobo. They're introducing Lobo,
Bro, what?
and
What?
Lobo's probably going to be the only good thing in that fucking movie.
yeah.
I think
What-
Jason Momoa
What's that?
was born to play Lobo.
Imagine that
Yeah.
that movie is actually actually amazing or something. It's
I hope it
hell
is. I got to admit that that chick from Game of Thrones, that's spot on
He's
casting.
actually really
for-
good. Yeah,
That's
Who's she playing?
really
Who's she
perfect.
playing
I
in Game
can't
of
think of
Thrones?
anything better.
but
Who was
I
she playing
do
Game
I
of
do want to
Thrones?
say
In House of the Dragon, she was the younger version of the main character.
Okay.
Go
so,
ahead, Phantom.
Chris, I do want to let you know one thing. You remember what you said I would do when I saw Fantastic Four? You were right. I actually like Fantastic Four better than Superman. I actually
I
liked
told
it
you.
better. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
a Fantastic
Like,
Four fan.
That-
I love Fantastic Four.
see, I like
do too.
Superman better.
God, I do
I'm not a
too.
fantastic. I'm not a
Mhm.
Fantastic Four fan. So, like, you know,
I
that's
mean,
why
it
said,
has
like,
its flaws. It has
Yeah.
its flaws, but I think Pedro actually was good as Reed Richards to a point.
Yeah.
To a
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
But obviously the original Fantastic Four is obviously the better one.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Jessica Alba ones are
Yeah.
I'm
way
just-
better. Yeah.
Now, I love Fantastic Four too, but I'm with Chris. I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel anyway.
So
with
am I.
with the exception of X-Men. I
Yeah.
mean, I've always loved both. I've never been one of the
Yeah, I'm like,
divisive
I
fans.
yeah, I like Marvel and DC, but I'm more of a DC guy or whatever. Like, I
Yeah,
grew up on Batman the animated series, like Batman. Like most of my stuff was Batman. I just appreciate Superman coming up now, or whatever. When I get older, or whatever, I like Superman more the more I get older, or whatever. But yeah, I'm more of a DC guy, or whatever. But like Fantastic Four, just like watching the animated show, never was interested in it. Like watch the live actions. I thought it was just really stupid and cheesy or whatever. Watch this.
So
It's
hard
just
to do
not for me.
Fantastic Four right, man.
I
haven't.
just- It's not for me.
Well,
like, you know, it's not for
I
me.
mean, for me, the first one was actually really good. They pissed me off when they made Galactus a fart cloud in the sky. At least in this one, it was actually a guy in the suit.
Yeah.
Even though he was going to give up his powers for a baby was
I haven't seen it.
fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
But
Fucking
but
stupid.
going back to the original question, Oxide.
Yo.
Now that you know, like, the information, like with this, like with Batman Brave and the Bold coming down, like how do you feel? Like, are you nervous? Are you like,
Yes.
you know, yeah, like,
Yes,
what
I'm nervous. It's being written by James Gunn. And probably, I mean,
no, actually,
I gotta know.
he actually has
Go
a
ahead.
writer that's doing it. Like, he has not gave out the
Is
writer.
he directing it?
I think he's directed it.
Yeah, and I don't blame him because one thing I'll give him credit for, he actually does love this shit, but he loves himself so much more
Yeah, that's true.
because he's not willing to go the original Kevin Feige route and actually he could pick one or two, pet projects and then pick the best person for each job. Get somebody with a lot more of a sense of noir for Batman, somebody with a lot more sense of like hope and like almost over enthusiasm for Superman, which I don't see that we got with the new movie. I still haven't seen it, so I can't really talk too much shit.
It's like how they got Joe Johnston to direct Captain America. Because they're like, they got the guy who did the Rocketeer. It's like, okay, I know serious Pierces. I know how to do
that. Was
Rocketeer, great movie.
Exactly.
Rocketeer, phenomenal.
Rocketeer
movie.
is one of my favorite movies of all time, and so is Captain America: The First Avenger. I think it is on my top 5 of the original, the good MCU. I think what the smart thing to do, they should have done. Taken the whole thing back to formula. I mean, 100%. I would have made this the DC universe a period piece starting off post World War II and have it climax with all of the films in the 1980s or 90s.
Yeah.
That would have been brave, different, and refreshing for the superhero genre.
The route I wish they would do?
Toss back to the loved animated series for all of Justice League Unlimited, Batman, Superman. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The one thing I would love to see them do, I would love to see them, with James Gunn, he could take the Super Friends route with the DCU if he wanted to. Literally. I mean, literally, he could do this. I mean, you could have the Wonder Twins. You can have like all these characters.
Stop giving that man ideas. Stop getting him
ideas. I mean, the thing is, if the CW could do the Super Friends better than anything else,
they were setting it up. They were setting up for it
with Gleek in the crossover, the Crisis on Infinite
Smallville.
Earth.
They had it set up.
Even Smallville did the Wonder Twins, and they did them. They did them right.
The movies did this thing where they couldn't use characters that appeared in a movie, and that's how Deathstroke wasn't able to be appeared anymore because they copyright Deathstroke from being used in the show.
Oh,
okay. So, Iron, I'd like to ask you, Iron, I'm going to ask you this much.
Yeah.
Where would you rather see Court of Owls, DCU or the Matt Reeves verse?
Matt Reeves.
Court of Owls. That story. Okay, we're talking James Gunn, current DCU, of course. Well, I don't like the Snyderverse either. I just liked the casting for the most part. Oh God, you got me. I got to go with Matt Reeves for Court of Owls.
Yeah,
well,
in Discord, me and Kreese, we'll have these conversations just about every week about Batman.
Sometimes every other day.
Let me ask you this question.
I'll throw a wild card in there.
Wait, what?
Right when I said that. What the?
I totally agree with Iron.
Yeah,
Put one in the chat if you agree with Iron. Put one in the chat.
All right, try it one more time. Like
I said, I'll throw a wild card in there. Bring back Christopher Nolan if you want to do Court of Owls, right?
Even though he's never coming back.
Like
they never do another.
This is all hypothetical.
Superhero movie. Excuse me.
Okay,
if it's all hypothetical, okay.
It's all hypothetical.
Let me ask you this question. So, in the Matt Reeves universe, like, I don't think this is gonna happen, but my friends really want this to happen. They really want Robin to be in the Matt Reeves universe so badly.
No,
I don't see it personally because like Batman is way too young or whatever. Or
what is he like 20, 30 in the?
If it's Dick Grayson, that works because Bruce and Dick had more of a brother, older brother, mentor, younger brother than a father son. Right. He didn't have the father son relationship until more Jason and a little bit Tim, but mostly especially Jason, Damien. And then of course his actual son, Damian.
Right.
Yeah. And Terry McGinnis, if you want to count that too, like
his other actual son, sort of,
sort of, him and his brother, like they're both.
Dude, Best line in a cartoon. This is how you know 2000s cartoons went hard.
Yeah.
When Amanda Waller tells Terry McGinnis, well, all I had to do was get some of Bruce Wayne's DNA. It wasn't hard. He left it all over town. And then he's like, just looks at her, he's like, that's not what I meant. But it sort of was.
Yeah.
Dude, that was probably my favorite Justice League Unlimited episode. Was that the
wasn't the last
final? Yes,
that was the last Batman Beyond episode.
That was a great final episode.
Mm-hmm. Yo, like when I found out that Terry McGinnis was Bruce Wayne's son, I was like, part of me is saying like it makes sense, but I kind of don't like it, but I do like it at the same time because it makes sense.
I do like sort of a son, almost more of a genetic, like a clone.
Yeah,
I do like the story when she's telling how she was planning on killing his parents. It's like, but that's.
But the Master of the Fantastic
you can't
said,
force
like,
it.
Yeah,
it was Andrea Beaumont.
Yeah,
and you gotta remember
been all this time.
Yeah,
and you gotta remember this was 5, 6, 7, almost 10 years before we got Damian. This is before we got Damian.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Damian was actually a clone. So yeah.
UK Gamer says bring back Tim Burton. No. And let me tell you why. Tim Burton does the same thing James Gunn does. He makes everything Tim Burton and not enough Batman. I loved his movies,
89
but
and 92.
Look at what happened from Batman to Batman Returns. A lot of people are like Batman Returns is the greatest Batman movie ever made. No, it's the greatest. It's the greatest Tim Burton movie ever made.
Yeah,
Batman's just in it.
Because this
is
my
Tim Burton movie
I love
that has Batman in it.
Okay,
I love it, but
yeah. So that's how I feel about Tim Burton. Like I think. I don't like relax, Tim Burton fans. Don't kill me.
I'm a massive Tim Burton fan.
No old fat goths now, anyway.
But my thing is this: like with the Tim Burton films, like they always keep on saying like the Schumacher films were so campy. But like if you go back and be objective and be fair, like 89 and 92 were like pretty campy too. So like I'm just saying that like
they were
just as like say that you like
different kind of campy.
It was a different type of campy, but like you get what I'm saying. Like it was.
Didn't you also make the Alice in Wonderland movies?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, those are very Tim Burton.
Like
and the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where Johnny Depp's pretty much doing a Marilyn Manson impression the whole time.
Thank you. Oh my God! Somebody finally also said that. I've thought this. For
he said it. He's like
doing a Marilyn Manson impression.
I was hanging out with Marilyn Manson a lot of the time.
So human say it.
I didn't know what to do with the character because I didn't understand the script. So I just started imitating him, and it worked.
Oh man! But overall, what do you guys think about Brainiac being the main Superman villain?
About time, but
good.
Honestly, I think that should have been saved for the Justice League movie if they eventually make it. It should have been Brainiac.
No.
I'm gonna push back.
Brainiac is not Justice League level.
Wait, never mind.
I'm sorry. Brainiac is not a Justice League level threat. Sorry,
okay,
he can be.
He can be, but like,
but for his first appearance, he would have to be in a Superman movie.
Yeah.
Deep connection between the two.
So this is what I think. This is my opinion. You can kind of copy off of the first Avengers with this, but you can like use like Brainiac's like army to take on the Justice League as the first like big threat to kind of set up for Darkseid. In my opinion, and everything, like
that could work.
Yeah,
that could work.
But okay, would you put Brainiac in Superman 2 or the next one?
This is Superman 2/3, whatever Lex Luthor movie. I don't know.
Like, I mean, if you
Brainiac would be way too big to put in a made like the first Superman film outage.
Okay.
You'd have to go Lex with a hint of. Like maybe Lex being manipulated or using Brainiac, but has to be a big reveal at the end for a cliffhanger. For
you know what I'm afraid of? You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid they're gonna go to route of Aquaman and Lost Kingdom with this. So in Aquaman and Lost Kingdom. It's a buddy cop.
Black man.
It's a buddy cop type of movie, and I just hope they do not. I hope they don't do this with Luthor and Superman.
frenemies with Lex and Superman frenemies.
And what I'm really nervous about is
here's the thing about that.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say real quick, like what I'm nervous about is like James Gunn says that he think him and Lex Luthor have the same story. I'm like, oh god, no, don't say that. Like
that
please.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
This is not Smallville, James.
Yeah.
This is not Smallville.
That worked perfectly fine for Smallville because we all kind of knew what Smallville was. It wasn't a real direct interpretation of the comic books.
I can relate with Lex.
So first with superheroes second. Yeah, Lex was my favorite character. James
I love
Rosenbaum's dope.
Yeah, I got a picture right here. I got
James
them right here.
Okay,
and that was the impetus before Smallville, which was no flights, no tights, right? That was what they went in with.
Yes,
so
yes.
TV
did.
show first. The superhero stuff is absolutely secondary.
I mean,
showed it at the
end. Of course, would had to convince James Gunn to like let him wear the shorts outside the
underwear on the outside.
Yeah, he's
as God intended it, by the way.
Yeah,
underwear on the outside. For Superman.
Yeah.
Well, at least one good thing, they didn't do Sailor Superman. At least they didn't do that in that movie.
Oh God!
Phantom, I thought you.
I never wanted to talk about that in my life again.
Fuck you, Ebola.
But what I'm a little nervous about is like when they asked James Gunn in another interview on like the suit, like the Batman suit, he was saying like they were asking him about like the gray and blue suit or like the black suit. He kept on giving us those stupid mixed answers. Like, well, I like that blue and gray suit. That's awesome. It's a really good suit. But I also like the black and yellow suit too. But I also like that Adam West suit too. No, James, stop it. Like, you need to give me a direct answer. Like,
because he doesn't know
what
yet.
Suit they should do?
He doesn't know what suit
they should give us? Give us the Arkham suit. Give us Batman in the Arkham suit for fuck's sakes.
Suit is so gangster.
See,
I
like
for Bruce to be formidable in the actual DC universe, he would have to have something like that.
I would like the Arkham suit, but like I want that blue and gray suit so badly, man.
Well, they could do the Arkham Kreese. They could do the Arkham suit in the blue and gray. They can do that suit. Arkham City. They actually had that in Arkham City.
Yeah,
I mean Affleck looked really good in it, and I still think I would love to see Ben Affleck as fucking Batman in a Batman movie. I think he could kill it.
You could just use the Arkham suit, but paint it like blue and gray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could do that.
I
like the black and gray. Blue's fine. I'd be fine if he had a suit for different occasions. If he's out during the day wearing blue and gray, but then at night,
like they did in Batman Forever, like he had like the regular suit and then he had the battle suit like at the end against the Riddler. Like I like that.
Come on, Batman should be like Tony Stark. He has a suit for everything.
I mean,
exactly.
The Lego game showed that he has a suit for everything. Like he had heat. Hey, I'm just using an example.
That's like a fun fact that they never told anybody. In the MCU, they literally took inspiration from Batman because Batman had a suit for everybody. And that's why they did. That's why Tony Stark had so many Iron Man suits, was because of he's the opposite side of Batman. Two rich kids with a lot of money that make suits for every fucking thing.
Yeah.
What's up, that law?
The best scene from the Flash, the movie, that memorable film. But
the one that
hands down,
liked?
there was one great scene. It was when Michael Keaton walked in, and opened the armory, and you saw all the different suits.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he did make the.
I'd have paid money just to see that one scene.
Like he did get the multiverse correct. Like he did better than Marvel. Like how he did the multiverse. Like
that's a low bar, Kreese.
Kreese, do not say that multiverse scene was fucking good. Fuck you. Fuck
It's
the
better.
horse you rode in on. No,
It's better
excuse
than
me.
the MCU. It's better
Oh,
than the
no,
MCU. What
the
they
hell
got.
it is. The hell it is. The abomination. they did, the
Guys,
Queen-
they both sucked.
They both suck, but like I'm
Yeah.
just saying, he
Let's
explained
agree
it
on
better.
that. Let's agree on they both sucked.
They're
didn't do
both
shit better.
terrible.
Let's shake hands. They both
No,
suck.
it's
They're
just
both
it is what it
equally
is.
bad.
He
Well,
explained it
wait,
better.
I take it back. MCU with Deadpool because they didn't take it
Deadpool
serious.
did
Yeah.
better.
So that was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slightly better.
slightly better, but he explained
mean,
it better.
Dude, Kreese, the only thing they gave us in the Flash that multiverse is seeing Nicolas Cage in the Superman suit. That was the only thing was worth watching.
Hey,
Everything
it's
else
like
was
I said.
How many
They
minutes
explained their
was that movie?
multiverse way better than the MCU. I die on that hill. But we got one more subject. We got the injuries between Henry Cavill and
this
Tom
is
Holland.
All right. Let's tee these
I
up
know
here.
nothing of this.
Okay, so
Let's start with one. Let's start with Henry
all right,
Cavill.
so on the set of Highlander. He screwed up his ankle. So he's
Yes, he
got
did.
bandage is wrapped up, and they had to
Still be a
stop
step up,
production for what is it's like a
Voltron?
month.
Well,
Oh,
they,
damn.
they're saying that they are not going to resume filming until spring next year.
Yeah.
Oh
So
shit.
this is like
So
a
this is a
6-month injury. This could have been a compound fracture. This is
He probably
definitely a break.
surgery.
Six months. If it requires surgery, like 6 months is a
Mhm.
long time for an ankle injury. He must have really messed it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
You could tell his leg is he's fucked up. So yeah, that's he had surgery probably most likely.
At least, I mean, I guess the bright side is at least it's just his ankle and not anything worse.
Yeah.
But it's
True.
still pretty bad.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and
At
just
least
think,
I mean,
you just
See his Warhammer books.
6
He's
months is
looking at.
better than. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna read Warhammer while I'm injured.
Well, of course, because he's still trying to put together that Warhammer series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Nishi, we got to shame you on this. We got to
All right,
shame
here
you on
comes.
this.
Oh, sorry. Here it goes.
Nishi's got a foot fetish confirmed.
No, not footage. Not foot fetish, toe fetish.
Toe fetish confirmed.
Our friend Vagabond.
Oh God, it's rubbing
Vagabond-
off halfway across the world. His power is overwhelming.
Oh, Vagabond be all over that if it had Nutella and honey on it. You know that for a fact.
Oh,
over that.
shut up, brother.
God, I got a meme.
Jesus.
I'm gonna put Vagabond in there massaging Henry's foot.
Oh,
boy. There we go.
No, you need to put him on with the black guy's got his hands like this. And he's licking his lips.
Oh,
Have him over in the corner.
yeah. Oh, that's good.
no.
Oh boy.
See, AP, don't break my heart over this, because when this was initially announced, like a number of years ago, that Henry Cavill, once he left The Witcher, was going to Amazon to do a Warhammer thing, the rumor was that he was going to do Eisenhorn, and that is not an Eisenhorn book, and thus I'm very, I'm upset by that. But nevertheless, I'm just going to say that. I know probably nobody on the panel even got what I was saying. AP got what I was saying, so that's fine. We'll leave it there.
Now we got.
But I did want to say regarding Highlander, this is a Highlander remake. But how do you feel? Maybe specifically Phantom, but everybody on the panel, of course. How do you guys feel that this is being described as Highlander, but with John Wick? What is that?
I'm fine with it.
Make you feel?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
My think is,
So, go ahead, Bola. Go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe like
Can't eat honey.
I'm just taking
Wow, that's weird.
like maybe like something happens and then he just goes kind of like how John Wick went in John Wick, but obviously Highlander version.
So basically,
Well,
just the various knife and melee fights that John Wick gets
But-
into,
But
put in long swords
medieval
and
version.
basketball claymores and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it would work. It would work. So say like, he's off somewhere and he's living his life, and say he's within the it's the same way like it happened on Highlander the series, when Duncan's girlfriend gets killed, and he goes berserk and goes on that tangent, going after the people that had her killed because it was the rogue watchers that did it. And that actually worked. And having it where instead of being guns, it's swords, it's daggers, it's medieval weaponry. That would be fucking awesome.
It's kind of similar to like, what was it? The William Wallace movie. I forget my blank.
That's William Wallace.
The William Wallace movie.
No.
I'm sorry. Do you mean Braveheart?
Yes,
that William Wallace movie.
My brain just froze what the name was.
It's all good.
Well, I mean, Connor McCloud is actually an homage to him. So yeah. But I'm down for this. And you have to think in Highlander. I mean, the Highlander fought in every single war that there was, and he used guns and had the sword with him. And even in Highlander the series, he used guns. So I'm down with it. And I think the casting has been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Cavill. I forgot who they got to play Ramirez.
Did they even say so? Let's see.
We just
Russell
lost
Crowe Russell Crowe, I believe.
I'm here.
Yeah,
because it's not
Iron's back.
But yeah, it's going to be Russell Crowe, which I think is I think that's a solid.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
I think that's.
I think. And
he played a Spaniard once, technically.
Yep. And I think
Narnia?
Technically played a Spaniard once.
No, that was
the
man.
He played the Spaniard in Gladiator.
He actually did it twice because he was a Spaniard in The Man with the Iron Fist.
I think it would have been interesting to cast.
By the way, great soundtrack, Man with the Iron Fist. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
The Black Keys and the RZA, Prince Hakeem. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Go ahead,
I was just saying. I think it would have been interesting to like. I'm fine with the Russell Crowe casting. I think it's perfect. I think it's pretty spot on with Sean Connery. But it would have been kind of interesting if they played with the mythos of Highlander a little bit and cast like almost a teenager, a very young person to play Ramirez, the mentor, with that many, years above him, like from being immortal. That could have been, they did the same thing on, like, I don't know if any of you guys watched True Blood, but like the oldest vampire in the show looked like 18 years old, if that. But the kid who played it did it very well. Like he did a good job putting off that sense of like just an old soul. So that would have been interesting, but I'm happy with this. And I am excited for this movie. Since I think, I grew up on Highlander, the series.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan MacLeod was the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got the series. I was a kid, so I got the series first. Then I went back, watched the movies, bought the Queen soundtrack, was sold for life. Saw all the really crappy movies that they put out after that because they were just awful.
Did you watch the cartoon? Did you watch the cartoon?
For God's sake, yes, dude. When they all put down their
Quentin
swords
MacLeod.
to save the planet.
Quentin MacLeod.
They did, and without ever showing a beheading, they still got the story across.
Oh yeah. The cartoon was awesome.
Good,
and
right?
I actually had it on DVD. So yeah.
Did you ever watch the not the second season, but the original series, Conan animated series? That one hit hard too. Very good.
Conan the Adventurer. Conan, man without dude. That's on Tubi. I watched it the other day.
Here's another one for us olds, man. Mighty Max.
Oh, okay, I remember Mighty
Max.
Max.
That cartoon was
pretty good.
The writing for that show
was ridiculous.
Was way too good for that for that toy line.
Yeah,
the show was so much. That toy line was shit. It was just a cheap choking hazard.
Yeah,
but that show,
it was Polly Pocket.
slapped.
It was just boys version of Polly Pocket. That's all it was.
But that show was so fucking good.
Yeah. Well, real quick before we leave, with Tom Holland, like he got hurt or whatever.
He got badly hurt. Yeah.
Apparently suffered a brutal injury on set, according to the New York Post. Apparently, it was a head injury as well. It says Peter Parker isn't invincible. Tom Holland reportedly suffered a concussion on the set of Spider-Man Brand New Day, forcing Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures to pause filming. According to the Daily Mail, the 29-year-old actor, quote, cracked his head, end quote, after he suffered a fall at Leavesden Studios in Watford, England on Friday. He was also allegedly wearing a suit that he had not worn before.
So basically he's,
I don't know, but he fell and he hit his head, and apparently it was not just like a simple bump and I'm going to be okay. It was bad enough. It was a concussion, mild medics had to roll out there, and
so basically he's under concussion protocol. So that means this could be shut down for
he's just not going to be sleeping for a while.
Yeah,
I guess the positive to this is that he's not going to be sidelined in his own movie.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he has the Punisher and the Hulk, but at this point,
we can give a quick tease on actually, because we do have this right here.
Oh wow!
This search came out just a few days ago, and if you look at those, see the Hulk,
looks like Toby's,
and the reflection right here, and you can see the Punisher and the reflection right here.
Yep.
This reminds me of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
I think it's a solid poster. Kreese showed this to me first before anyone else, and I think it looks pretty solid.
Yeah,
finally graduating high school, getting into photography, journalism, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say something that might be controversial, but I do not hate this kid's version of Spider-Man. I mean, Toby's.
I liked it.
I don't hate this kid. I don't hate this kid's version. The reason I like him so much is because when he was initially cast, he was actually a teenager, and I'm like, good, finally.
Yeah,
he was 15 when they cast him in Civil War,
and he's one of the few actors left in the MCU that are still giving it their all. So many of them are just so jaded, and you can tell.
And he loves his fans too.
He loves his fans. He literally, when he talked about the movie, he's like, "We do this to their fans. If not, why would we do this? If not,
that'd be really easy to find.
I have to say, I don't like his first two movies. I think No Way Home is my favorite. I think No Way Home is my favorite.
But it's not on him.
I didn't like the Iron Man.
No one likes the Iron Man.
The leftover Iron Man villain.
Yeah,
I think Jake Gyllenhaal's a great actor. It should not have been Mysterio. He should not have been in that movie. They literally foobar the background of Mysterio because Mysterio it was stupid, and then they had to shoehorn in Talos and his old lady, which was from Captain Marvel, which was fucking even more stupid. And it's
would you have preferred instead of Mysterio? Would you have preferred Big Wheel? One of my favorites. One of my favorite Spider-Man antagonists.
No, wait.
Big Wheel.
I mean,
what about the kangaroo?
Be honest.
It should have been Spider-Pig. Should have been Spider-Pig and the Pun Fisher.
No,
all right, make that a movie. Come on.
What is his name? The Leaper.
I think of him going overseas. It should have been Kurgan. It should have been Kurgan. Okay. It should have been the Hunter. It should have been the Hunter.
Oh, you mean Kraven? I was like
Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah,
I was
looking. I just saw what AP just said. I'm sorry, but Kraven the Hunter. It would have been better. It would have been better. It would have been more suited for his trip around the world. That's how he would. That movie should have been where he would at least have come across some of the members of the Sinister Six should have been in that movie.
So, to your point, Phantom, they said that they were gonna plan on bringing Kraven the Hunter in that particular movie or whatever, but like they pulled them like last minute, and they said that they'd rather do Mysterio because they somebody came up with, because they were already writing the new the Spider-Man No Way Home movie or whatever, so they switched the script last minute or whatever.
Now, here's I think a missed opportunity, a very simple storyline they could have done if they're introducing Punisher into with Spider-Man. They could have just done Jackal and the original, the first appearance of Punisher.
Yeah.
I think they're going way too big. They're not learning from their mistakes and going smaller.
This is all Sony's fault though. Like Sony wants to do like you said, they want to go all in. They just want that Spider-Verse money high again. Like that's what they want or whatever.
It's about merchandising too. Yeah. The more villains, the more toys, the more merchandise.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I like him as Spider-Man. I think No Way Home is probably my favorite. I mean, Michael Keaton as Toomes in the first one, Vulture. I liked him as Vulture. I just think that. I mean, there's other villains that they could have done, and it could have been better. I mean, come on, Mysterio is the second villain in the MCU. Come on.
Thing is, they're so afraid to get the best villains have been used so well. They don't want to make the same mistake Sony did with Green Goblin, thinking that they could, recapture that with they could
like do their own version. It was fun. It ended horribly.
Yeah,
I mean they could done Chameleon in the second in No Way Home. I mean, Far From Home.
They could have done Batroc the Leaper for the second one.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, they are.
I hope
they are doing the Scorpion. They are doing.
That's
is that
wait.
like? Is that anything? Is that anything for you guys that pique anyone's interest?
Yeah,
but isn't Scorpion also connected to Iron Fist in a way?
No.
Yeah, but
not really.
Not more so than Spider-Man.
Okay.
He's a Spider-Man. He's a Spider-Man's rogues for sure.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, J. Jonah Jameson literally convinced the dude to put the suit on, and he can't take it off because it's literally infused with his body. He can't take the suit off. He's stuck in the suit forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's got to be one of the worst fates, easily. But anyway, wow. Tom Holland and Henry Cavill, we wish you both speedy recoveries. Tom Holland, you seem to be doing fine. The very next day, you were at a charity auction with your brothers, with Zendaya, taking photos and stuff. So, you should be fine. You'll begin filming according to Sony this coming Monday. Everything's going to start up again.
Tom's doesn't seem as bad.
No,
at least one good thing.
He's not
Take care of your head still.
Yeah,
guys,
take care of this, guys. You only get one of them.
At least one good thing. We're finally getting Gwen Stacy, and Zendaya is not going to be in the fucking movie.
Wait, who is?
Yes,
who is?
I know that.
Gwen's
I know that at all.
Wait, so I get to see another head split again?
Yeah, so we're getting Gwen Stacy in this. We're getting Gwen Stacy.
Who's playing Gwen Stacy? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't know if they cast it yet.
I don't even know if they listed it, honestly.
Yeah,
are they going to Are they going to make it?
I don't even see
Tom
if they...
actually.
I got it. It's probably going to be Anna Taylor-Joy. Watch.
Oh.
British on British.
British on British.
Look, Zendaya is
Don't check my web browsing history.
But
the thing is, though, Zendaya is not even Mary Jane Watson. She's not even Mary Jane.
I understand. She's Michelle. She's Michelle Jones. She's just MJ.
Oh, right. I didn't
because that was in the very first.
I forgot her name in the movie.
But other than Ned and the Hulk and the Punisher and the Scorpion, they did confirm that Sadie Sink from Stranger Things and Liza Colon-Zayas from The Bear have joined the cast. Whether either one of them,
I think Sadie was rumored to be MJ.
That would make sense.
And I think
Okay.
one of them is going to be Silver Fox. I think.
Oh, they're gonna
I
bring
think-
Silver Fox in.
Tombstone
Yeah.
is gonna
Silver,
be in
is
it.
that Silver? Is Silver
Yeah.
Fox with him? Is Silver
Ooh,
Saber?
I'm excited. So that dude, he was on Black Lightning, and
He was funny, bro.
good.
Yeah.
He was
funny.
good.
He
Wait,
put
which
Vagabond
person's
to shame. He was
Which
putting
person was on
even-
Vagabond.
Black Lightning?
Even the guy's playing Tombstone. So even though they're gonna race swap, and literally he's so Tombstone's Italian. He's a mobster with the same stuff that's made out of Wolverine's bones
Adamantium.
is the plate in his head. Yeah,
going
so
the
he's gonna
Spider-Man-
be he's
Spider-Man
he's
animated
taking-
series route. Yeah.
well. Like one good thing they
So
don't have
B.O.B.
they don't have
See you soon, homie.
they don't have to make him look gray. I mean, he's almost there now. What's up, Box Office Brawler? We'll be seeing you pretty soon, my friend. But yeah,
That's all
I'm
it is.
from what I've seen of like the stuff that they show behind the scenes. I think this movie could be another $1 billion film. It's ensemble. You got Hulk, you got Punisher. I mean, Spider-Man's actually doing better than anything MCU. And yeah, remember, this is not an MCU project. This is a Sony project.
This is MCU.
And
Sony.
if they can pull out another magic trick and actually make it good, like they did with the last one,
Mhm.
I mean that's the biggest thing. If the script is solid and the story's good,
Yeah.
then even
And
if
we're
it's a
getting
little
Savage Hulk.
overcrowded, it'll be fine.
Oh, right, that guy from the Black Lightning.
Yes. So we're getting Savage Hulk. So no more Professor Hulk. Thank you.
Yes, Professor Hulk's fine, but in the terms he was in the movie, it just doesn't make sense for him to be in the movie.
Well, Rough Road
agree.
just didn't want. They just wanted to have the Hulk
He didn't want to be violent Hulk, and he's like, Hulk shouldn't be violent. Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Mark
like,
Ruffalo, you're an actor. All right, dude. How about do some acting. Do some acting. When they call cut, you can be the most nonviolent person you want. Don't care.
Like
Not
if
acting.
you could have done like
just pretend you're a
could've done-
heterosexual white man, and you'll get to enact all the violence.
Braid will fill.
Yeah, you could have done one scene of Professor Hulk, and then after when it was time, blah blah.
I hate to break it to everybody, but we're coming to the end of the show, so we gotta start rolling.
We
some
are,
outros.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have very important news, but I'll do that at the very end. So Iron0xcid, thank you for coming on. You're welcome back at any time. What you got going on, my friend?
Dude, I had a freaking blast, so I absolutely take you up on that. Anytime you have an opening, just DM me. I'd love to join. This was a great time. Tomorrow night, weekly Rogues Gallery, 5:35 p.m. PST over on my channel, Iron0xcid, on YouTube and Rumble. And I'm going to be joined by this gentleman right here, Kreese.
What's going on, people?
And we're going to be talking about a lot of the same shit we talked about tonight.
Yeah.
With maybe a few surprises sprinkled in. But always a good time over there. Very chaotic show. Not nearly as structured as your guy. You guys run a tight ship here.
What?
I put to shame.
We have a tight ship. Holy smoke!
Hey, we only play professional on screen.
Right. There was like, hey, we're talking about these things. It's like I never do any of that. I just like, hey, you're all fucking here. Let's go.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? I don't know yet. My wife will DM me. Then I'll know.
That's what's
So
up.
it was a lot of fun. I have my other show throughout the week, Ironcast, that I just started. I did take the last week off. We talked about the week before, which was really hard, and that kind of just put me in a mood. I had to disconnect for a little bit. But we'll be getting back on that. I'm usually joined by Drunken Emerald Arrow and Theo Snodgrass on that show. And then I pop in on other people's shows like Sammy 3Peat for Cavecast and Theo Snodgrass for Touchgrass and Devil Made Me Do It for Make Me a Sandwich. All those great guys. Go sub to everybody. Sub to us all because we have a lot of fun. And me as well. So there. That's it. It's my spill.
Hell yeah, brother.
So Ebola, what you got going on?
Well, I have Well, we have the Anime with Homies tomorrow, and then we have
Saturday.
Saturday, I messed it up. Saturday, Anime with the Homies, same time, and then we have Vagabonds. I swear it's not a hentai podcast.
Yeah.
Then I have my Monday, Tuesday videos occasionally, maybe. A Wednesday video where I usually talk about Asia or react to a music video or whatever. And then I have my Wednesday night show, assuming Sophie is alive during that.
Date night.
And then I have my afternoon show where I react to whatever other stuff happened between the times, and then back here to the same. Yeah, right, an hour or two before. And then I have here as well on Thursdays. So that's
thank you, Bullet. Jake, what you got going on? I think we got some big news coming up, right, homie? Something we're about to launch, right?
Yeah, we do have something we're about to launch. So before we get to that, I will say what I have going on. I have this going on as of right now. Family matters. My wife, my parents are taking up the majority of my headspace and physical time. But I'm always here Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing it for the homies. My name is Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAKE. I'm a professional, though occasional, VOA. I'm a writer for hire. I love video games. I love metal music, and I will talk to anyone about them. And I absolutely love being here. And fandom, yes, we do have an announcement that we're going to be making right now.
So, not this Sunday, but a week from this Sunday, we officially launch Matinee with the Homies. It's going to be our new show on Sundays where we talk about movies, movie soundtracks, tie-in video games. And our first subject, we're going to talk about the impact of Optimus Prime's death from Transformers, the movie from 1986. The ripple effect on how it affected pulp culture. That is going to be our first
toys, little boys' minds. We'll get there. And in preparation for that, probably a couple nights before, it will probably be the Friday before that evening in the Discord. We'll be going ahead and streaming it because it's free on YouTube. We'll stream it. We're going to watch it all together to refresh ourselves and then jump right into it on Sunday, 2 days after.
And Saturday night is a very special anime with the homies because it's going to be my 50th birthday. It's also we're going to be talking about anime, and we're going to be streaming. So Saturday's topic, we're going to be naming our top 5 anime intros. That could be from America, it could be from Japan, it could be from Asia, it could be around the world. Also, we are almost at 300 subscribers. We're so close. And don't forget, everybody, we get to 300 subscribers. I have to stream the gayest game on Xbox Game Pass, which the consensus is going to be Dragon Age: The Belguard. Yay! And don't forget, at 400 subscribers, Kreese is going to do the one chip challenge. We're 6 away from 300 subscribers. Come on, people. Subscribe, nerds.
Speaking of Kreese having to do the one chip challenge, Kreese, what are you doing, good sir? What are you up to this next week?
Man, it got so much stuff going on. So definitely be at Phantom's birthday party this weekend. So come on for the homies, anime with the homies thing. It's all for the homies. Do all that. We also got I swear it's not hentai with Vagabond. I will be on this young men's channel tomorrow, Iron0xcid, on his podcast. Tuesday, don't know what I'm going to talk about. I usually just go out there and freestyle it. Hopefully, we'll go viral again. But, other than that, next week we don't got a guest, but the week after next, the 9th, our boy Box Office Brawler is going to be on. So, yeah, we'll, the 9th of October. So, yep, that's all we got. So,
well, there was one more thing for me that I didn't get to finish.
Yeah.
So we are working on a Rumble channel. and we're going to upload maybe once a month or once a week to it. That's going to be like our political stuff. We're going to pre-record it and then upload it to there. I just haven't had a chance to work on it yet, but that's pretty much everything.
And that's going to be a gloves off show. You best believe.
Yeah.
You best believe that's going to be gloves off.
So once again, Iron, thank you for coming on, my friend. Make sure to check out tomorrow night's Weekly's Rogues Gallery with our boy MMA-Kreese. And Iron, you said you were going to start doing something with memes on there. You want to talk about that right quick?
Oh, we're gonna do this now. We're talking about the anytime Vagabond mentions feet, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Why not? Why don't we just show that? Let me bring this up. This was a little bit of a collaboration I had with my good friend Sammy 3Pete. Shout out to Sammy. And let me go ahead and see if I can pull this up. I didn't have it ready, so give me just a second. Where is it?
Well done, Phantom. Well done.
Trying to get us 300 subscribers.
Scrolling through my messages here, so I just gotta find it.
Yeah, give three more to 300. Come on now.
Oh, there it is. Come
on now. They can play a gay game for his birthday. That'd be great.
Nice, getting there. All right, lurkers. Yes, do sub. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Now, there are going to be some changes made to this. Vagabond requested a certain female's foot be replaced in the image you're about to see.
Of course he did.
Well, he didn't just say
Brie Larson.
So here's the thing, man. He didn't just say, hey, change it to a woman's foot. He said, change it to this woman's foot, sent us the image, and then even went to the trouble to remove the background. So we just had the clear foot image of the petite little foot with the toe ring. So this will be edited soon to Vagabond's specifications. Other than that, he seemed to enjoy it. So I hope you guys do too.
Unbelievable.
Vagabond-X-Feed! 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 Vagabond-X-Feed!
Okay, we're losing people watching us. We're losing people watching us.
Wow.
Anyway, it goes on like that for about another minute and a half, but I enjoy every second of it.
No lies detected. That's great.
Once again,
thank you.
Once again, thank you, Iron, for coming on, and we'll see you guys Saturday night for Anime with the Homies, my 50th birthday stream. So we'll see you guys. Also, we'll see you guys next week. So good night, everybody. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Like the stream, nerds. Subscribe for great content, and we are
stream
out.
Nerds.
Peace.
And in the veins of Vagabond, if it's brown, flush it down.